Harold is just gonna pop in, so he's not gonna be here live. I know. I'm looking for the intro. Oh, here it is.
Ready, set,
let's go. Let's go. And we're live. Hi, everyone. I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And today's special guest we have...
LifeBricks.
Tyler from LifeBricks.
Tyler from
And
LifeBricks.
co-host, it's looking like.
Well, Harold should be coming, but maybe he's a little bit late. I don't know what happened to Harold.
But that's cool. Finally meeting Tyler.
Hold on.
Nice to meet you guys, finally.
All right, so welcome to Full of Bricks Season 4, Episode 19.
Right.
And today is May 12th, 2023. And today's special guest is LifeBricks, formerly known as L1F3.
I know, I remember that. Oh my gosh.
Do you remember that?
Once upon a time, LifeBricks, but L1F3.
Well,
Very
yeah,
creative way back when.
When did
Yeah,
you
it
change
was.
that?
I mean, I was young when I made that. You know, it was back when the 12-year-olds was use the numbers.
I know, you must have been so cute. I could do this, and realizing that you probably had one of those like read this text and it's like numbers,
Wait,
and if you can
is
read
12
this with numbers, your
12
brain is.
Is 12 years old when you can actually have like a YouTube channel, or is that?
I mean,
Look,
pets,
Look,
Cats-
I don't know if
cats
that's
and
something we're
dogs can
talking
have
about now, since I don't know. I think
YouTube
if we're
channel.
talking about ages, I mean, I've been doing Bricklink and YouTube since I was very young, and I don't know if I was supposed to.
I know. You were like EvanTube. Well, your own version of EvanTube once upon a time.
So we have a few
Right?
people in the chat. We have Stud Sidious. Maybe you can
Yeah.
Stud
All
Sidious
Bricks
in the
count.
chat, and ABC who said Shazam. And I guess Stud is playing Zelda right now.
Mm.
And then we have Angry Dragon and Brick Hive.
Hey, what? Where are you going? It's Friday night.
He's so Tyler, why'd you change it from L1 F3 to just a regular LifeBricks?
Like now I just grown up.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, a couple things. I mean, first off, I mean, throughout the years that it was L1F3, I mean, it was probably like a 20% like success rate of people actually saying LifeBricks and not L1F3.
Yeah.
I remember
that was
for
one
what.
thing.
I remember
then even
from
growing up,
what.
too, I mean,
I was
it's just. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, so I was gonna say I remember for the what Q&A questions. I would say L1 F3 asks. I didn't actually realize
it was life.
I didn't even realize it was life.
Well,
And maybe
I'll
that
say
was
this
the
too,
issue,
is-
right?
Yeah, back then it was a lot of the AFOLs that would do the L1 F3, but then it was a lot of the people my age that would kind of understand it was LifeBricks, but either way, I mean, growing up, I had to make the name change. Like I even went from L1 F3 bricks to like because I had studios at the end of it too. So I went from the regular LifeBricks studios, and then I wanted to shorten it up even more. So now I'm just LifeBricks, and it makes sense.
Now, how long have you been LifeBricks?
Like the regular spelling.
Yes.
Since I think it was I want to say March of 2021, so only like 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember back then a lot of T-Falls either had, well, you knew it was a T-Fall if it had studios or productions after the name.
Yeah.
I know you don't see that too much.
I don't know
nowadays,
why. Why was that? Why did a lot
that
of
was maybe
T-Falls
the
put
clicker.
studios or production?
Well,
or was it because they saw other T-Falls doing it?
Well, yeah, it was from Lego Boy, David, Solid Bricks now, since he was like big inspiration. I mean, at least for me, and I think a lot of other people can vouch for this too. Since he's been around since 2008 on YouTube, and he was a T-Fall as well. Like I think he's maybe 25 now. So, and I'm 22. So like he was like our kind of like inspiration back then, and he was Lego Boy Productions. And then you had other people.
Okay.
You had other people like
I thought he was Lego Boy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It was that, but like his brand, though, was Lego Boy Productions. Like his website was Lego Boy Productions, and like his like channel art and everything. But like I don't know why. Really looking back, I don't know why I put studios, because I can't tell you exactly who was my inspiration for that. But I do remember. I mean, that was the case with T-Falls back then. It was studios.
Yeah. But they don't do that. T-Falls aren't doing that now. What are T-Falls putting for their names now? Are you?
All I know is they got.
Well, you would know, like for a lot of your live streams, don't you have T-Falls? T-Falls in the
Do
chat.
they still call themselves T-Falls at this
I
point?
think so.
I feel like, I mean, nowadays it's just people using like their regular. Like, I feel
regular
like not a lot of
names.
people are doing like bricks or Lego, and it's just like regular old like names, you know, like
Just
there's no-
Tyler.
yeah. I mean, see, I've always kind of debated doing that too, but I figured like there's got to be some correlation to what I'm doing. Like in my
That's
opinion,
right.
what I'm doing. So
That's right. No, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Tyler and I were talking before the stream started, and we were like, yeah, we've been in the game for like 10 years now, and we've seen like a lot of the changes.
Yes, evolution.
Changes happening.
You know, people go into dark ages and return or not return.
I remember when I came back in around 2021.
Yeah.
I flashed the bridge, and then I got a message from Tyler. What? I'm not on the bridge anymore? I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember. Yeah, whatever happened to me?
You're back on. It was just
Okay,
because
back on.
I came
Technical
I was like
difficulties right
I was
there.
like doing a lot of spring cleaning on the bridge, just trying to get rid of all the.
What? Out of
But I
everyone
didn't-
on that bridge, I was still probably one of the only active people. And you
I didn't
sprayed
even
me off?
I didn't even know. But yeah, you're back on there now.
Nice and shiny back there.
I was just kind of putting like the A falls I knew, and then I was like, but then you were like on the what is it called, the straps or
the bridge cables.
the bridge
the
cable,
cables,
so it's
yeah.
easy for me to like, oh,
Yeah, there you go. See,
you're back.
place of distinction. Now, do you find as you've evolved that in terms of content, you have to continually change things up, or it's not a problem?
I think
Content,
Tyler
like-
has changed up his channel a lot now.
like but like if you're still focusing on Lego Star Wars, because they just keep on feeding Lego Star Wars, you always have a plethora of content, right?
Yeah, so I mean, things have definitely changed, and I think it all comes down to the fact of just me growing up and just realizing I still don't make the best content. I'm not claiming that. Like, I'm not the best editor. I don't claim to be. It's not really my style to do that fast-paced editing stuff. But I think just the overall evolution of just it's like, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I feel like once I like fully matured, turned 2021, I just was able to talk better in front of the camera.
Right.
And everything.
Confidence,
like that. Like,
everything. Yes.
Yeah, because even back in like 2017 and 18, like my first videos, like where I was behind the camera, like first off, I'm sitting like 50 feet behind the camera. I'm like this small on it. I'm trying to scream across the room. I'm sitting there like this, like all hunched up. And it's like, it's just, I think just everything growing up and in looking back,
absolutely.
Like, I can't really hate myself for being how I was because it's just all part of the journey. But like, if I just kind of had that, if I was how I am now back then, since I've been doing it for so long, like I just couldn't imagine where I'm at. But like I was also 13. It's like, can I really?
Right? No,
yeah, like
for
I can't imagine myself doing a YouTube channel when I was 13, because I was like in my 30s when I started the Brick Adjuster channel. Right?
Like all the young kids right now just have so many things at the tips of their fingertips. What I always tell my kids, right? Like it's almost like my constant challenge is to get my kids off their devices, and yet I know there's so much to learn when they're on their devices. It's a hate love. More love thing, but it doesn't help when we're always on our devices too. It's like, Mom, and I'm on my phone.
Hypocritical,
right.
But we're also talking about Brick World Chicago. So he's a veteran of Brick World Chicago.
So you've been there. Like, how long has
like
it been around?
When was the first Brick World Chicago that you went to?
2013.
Oh,
so my very first year. So
and you've been going every year.
I've been to every single one, but 2016 and 2019.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I missed
you had a dark age phase.
And were you
somewhere more fun,
public?
like Hawaii?
Were you public or were you private on?
Well, so first off, so the 2016, it was it was like a weird just summer dark age, since it happens in June. So I didn't go that year, and plus I was like first year of like high school, like I was playing high school baseball. Just like a lot of my personal life was kind of catching up.
So busy, correct?
Yeah, and then 2019, same thing, personal life, like relationship I was in. I had a family party on her side, so I just couldn't factually go. Like it's one thing I can't pick a Lego convention over that at that time. Like, so that's why I didn't go to those 2 years. And then public day. So no, it was private up until 2017. And then,
so at the beginning, you did go to the privates, like even as a young.
Oh no, my bad. It was public until 2017.
Oh, reverse. Okay.
First private year was 2017. Yeah.
Okay, but did they allow like? I guess you would have to go with your parent, right? If you would have to go to the private events, if any.
Yeah, in 2017. I mean, I was 16 years old in 2017. So my dad went with me anyway. Like it was it was my dad and two of my like real life friends because I was pretty nervous. Like I was nervous.
Yeah, for sure.
And, like you fully expect to meet people. Like it's one thing during the public days, you can kind of go at your own pace, like come up, you know, talk to someone if you want to. But it was weird. Like, you know, I was very outgoing in my personal life, I felt, but when it came to the Lego space, a lot, you know, I mean, I think you can remember a lot of people weren't showing their faces. A lot of people were just kind of behind the camera. Like it was my first time really knowing people over the internet and meeting them in person, where I just needed like my backup squad. I needed my real friends and my dad there.
When did you do your face reveal, or did you do a face reveal right away? I don't remember.
So I did my official. It was weird. So my face reveal is technically Brick World. Like no one besides like my like core little group chat knew what I
2013 or 2017?
2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
then,
who's this guy? I'm an F3.
Well, yeah. So it was weird. I mean, because I looking back, I can't really imagine. I don't remember exactly what that felt like going into there, because now that I think about it, like that is true. Like everyone for the first time saw me, and I'm kind of sitting there like, I wonder what they were thinking. Like, I mean, did I disappoint?
Yeah.
We did our face reveal, I think, in 2015, Philly Brick Fest as well. And then after that, we were doing this live stream like on my vlog channel.
So the first time you did private, did you bring mocks already? Like, did you have a display, or were you there? Oh, okay.
I went all out. I mean, so that probably helped my face a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So it definitely probably helped.
What'd you bring?
I brought some good stuff. I mean, so it.
You brought Star Wars.
Looking at me. If I was too ugly, people were looking at my good mouth.
What did you bring? Do you remember?
Yeah, I brought a big battle on Scarif from Rogue One.
Oh.
I brought a big battle on Umbara from the Clone Wars. I'm not sure if you guys have watched Clone Wars.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
this is all
battle on
in the
Umbara,
first year.
Wow.
Yeah, so
both of those in the first year?
Genuinely, I mean, so I was with Rebel Lug. I mean, you've heard of Rebel Lug, right?
Yeah.
So I wasn't with them yet, but like I displayed with them since like I was friends with all of them.
Oh,
and my display, I mean, genuinely, I took up 6 feet. I took up like 20 feet long worth of space. It was like like 3 big 6-foot tables almost.
How many base plates was that?
Each one 5 gray by 2 gray, so 10 gray base plates.
Okay.
And then it was 2 of those mocks and then 2 smaller ones. So that was like, again, I went all out. Like it was a good time. And then after that, you know, during the convention, I got actually into Rebel Lug, you know, for my mock building. And then that only lasted 2 months.
Are those members of Rebel Lug still active, or is it like a totally different crew of guys now?
I mean, it's a totally different crew, because if anything last year, you know, same thing, because for me then, you know, 2017, 2018, I was with them, you know, or I was displaying with them. And then 2019, I was not there. Then COVID happened. So Brick World was not 2020 or 2021. And I naturally took a little bit of a hiatus also during like early COVID. I was took a break, but like as is, I mean, coming back 2022, then, you know, for me, it's been 4 years, you know, since the last Brick World. But I still displayed with the Rebel Lug guys because I knew a couple of them, but like just the aura of like the difference between 2018 and 2022. Yeah. I mean, there's like 30 new people there. I'm like, who are any of these guys? Like, I only knew like 5 people.
You're like the old guy now.
It was definitely
you're like the veteran, the old guy.
Yeah, because even that, I mean, as of right now, I mean, from the knowledge I know, there's only 2 people left in Rebel Lug that are like official members that I still know from back then.
Is it like Ryan or?
No, so he was never in Rebel Lug. And it's not even, so Danny's like, he got married, I believe.
Danny is in like Lego Buff Productions.
Yeah. So he got like, I think he's engaged now, I believe, and let alone like really busy with like college.
Chris Productions was part of Rebel Lug, the Canadian.
I don't think I don't think he's officially in Rebel Lug. And I think, you know, a lot of, because they were just going through so much stuff that they're like what I think they're called like legacy members now. Which even technically me, you know, I'm technically a legacy member for my 2-month, you know, span in there. But yeah, I mean, you're naming all of them, you know, the OGs, but the OGs just ain't there anymore.
All right. And so I know there's Empire Lug too.
Yeah,
so is Rebel Lug and Empire, are they like, are they competing lugs, or are they like overlapping? Are some members
complementary?
Some people are overlapping. So it is a little, I don't really know exactly, but again,
there's no hard rules.
Yeah, there's no direct rules, and again, they're both under official. They're official lugs. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's any guidelines in the fact
there's a double dipping scenario there happening. I get this kind of bricks here, but these kinds of like, you know, stud bricks here.
Yeah.
So Tyler's also a bricklink seller too at
okay.
at a young age.
That's crazy.
When did you start your
Hey,
bricklink store?
not too young now. I wasn't too young now.
18.
Yeah.
No, I mean right now at a young age.
I was 18 in 2013. Don't worry.
Yeah. 18.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I've been doing bricklink for 9 years now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
9
see,
years.
that is so cool.
But I guess
like,
your parent, your mom or dad would kind of help you when you're younger, no? Or
well,
not,
yeah, for sure.
really?
I mean, yeah. When I just turned 18, you know, my dad was still helping.
Yeah.
Back in 2013.
But
Well,
in
I'll give it up. I was okay.
but
may
in
or may not have been
technicality,
kinda
like
young.
the fact that you wanted to get into this industry at such a young age, you know, like not many kids will hold on to and commit to that kind of venture, right? Especially when you have a parent helping you. After 6 months, you'll be like, okay, I'm out of here, and then your parents like left walking the dog. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact that you kind of stuck out through it, and you're
the
really
maturity,
just,
the maturity at that age.
Yeah, it's
Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, I don't know. All right, go ahead.
Maybe it's not. So I can definitely give a big shout out to my dad. I mean, bottom line of it, I mean, you know, it's all at his house. It's in his basement. Like there were plenty of times throughout school that, you know, since I lived with my mom, you know, which is 30 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
So the problem is, so that's the thing. Like, and again, legal things. You know, they were divorced. Like I was technically supposed to be over at my mom's more often, so my dad would have to take over the bricklink store.
Got
like,
it.
So I can straight up say, look, I mean, for the first couple of years, I mean, whether it's, you know, to say it to cover my back or not, like it is the truth. I mean, my dad really did almost kind of run the store 70%, you know, for the first 2 or 3 years.
But now it's all you. Now it's all you.
Yeah, now it's 100%. I mean, I sometimes
your dad's retired from his position as CFO.
Oh yeah, now he's just a paid like volunteer, I guess, because sometimes I mean, if it's something like a big part out, like I'll give him some. If he wants to come down and source some Lego, I'll pay him, you know, cash. But before then, it was almost like the opposite. Like I was doing so little, like he was paying me pretty much, like my cut of like what I would do.
At any point at all, like, you know, as you're going from 13 to high school and then thinking about college and stuff, did you ever think about leaving this? You know what I mean? Like this takes so much time.
It does, yeah. So I would say, I mean, the first ever time of that was 2018. I got into a relationship that, you know, kind of took my time away anyway from doing all
that. That happens all the time.
And then he married her.
well, we did not get there, but then so going into 29 or end of 2018, whether it was some influence by her or whatever, but I got a job at Target then, you know, so then like I got like a real job, but I was still doing the YouTube stuff just to get like more of a sustainable income, I guess, you know, get a Target paycheck, you know, whatever it was, like $15 an hour, like that's not bad. But I worked there for a year. Then Lego technically got me fired from Target. So then
I remember that.
Yeah. So then I'm back to square one.
This is what we're hearing too from other people.
Wait. What's the story there?
So I mean, the summary, I guess, is the fact of, you know, I was still running the channel and everything. I worked at Target. They got sets early. You know, Target did. I took pictures in the back room. I put them on my Instagram. I put them on my YouTube. And then, but that's so. And it was kind of
so Lego called Target and said, "Hey, get rid of this guy."
Well, yeah, I mean, so a bunch of people, and again, like I don't know exactly who, but it's just a bunch of random people. Like, you know, they're all like, "Oh, this guy's fired." Like they all like called Target like on me. Like they all literally called because people just didn't like me, a couple people, and then
it's always confidentiality clause with any company, right?
We'll see, and even that, I screwed myself. I would have been perfectly fine if I didn't take the pictures in the back room. Right. If I was on the floor, I would have been fine because I could have said I was off. I was on my break. You know,
you were just a customer. Yeah.
Yeah, but I literally screwed myself because I was in the back room and you could see, you know, the back room. So like two things. I was on my phone back there, and the second thing, I was obviously on the clock.
Yeah.
So I got screwed, you know. So
you didn't take multiple screenshots to make the shot blurry. Like we see all those blurry.
I should. I mean, looking back, and because I love that job. I really did, you know. Like,
How long were you there for?
A little under a year. 11 months.
Okay, right. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's where I got fired from. And then at that point, you know, again, turmoil with the relationship a little bit. A couple months later, that didn't last after that. And then I'm back to square one with YouTube. And, you know, COVID hit. So I was only in my house for a little while. And like, I mean, COVID definitely kind of helped in the regards of like, I had a reason to come back down here and do this again, you know, after kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus on it.
Right.
So
that was kind of my sign where it's like, look, like I'm going to do this while I'm locked away. And now I'm where I'm at. I finally got out of this slump and I'm doing pretty well.
So Harold's here Harold, Tyler,
They've
Tyler,
almost
Harold.
missed the Tyler episode.
I know.
What's up, man?
What's
Have
up?
you guys met? Have you guys met?
L1,
physically.
F3.
Or
No,
not
no.
like this.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's
Do you
the first
remember-
time, yeah, for me, for all of you.
Do you
guys,
remember
yeah.
Tyler from L1 F3 days?
Yeah,
L1
he was actually one of my first sig fig trades.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet.
Do you remember that, Tyler?
I mean, I remember you. I don't necessarily remember the trade full on.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even know where. I kind of feel bad. They're somewhere in a bin somewhere because I mean, all the
Yeah.
stupid trades
No.
I would do.
It was kind of crazy
Mama
because like,
Lego.
I came back and I was like, LifeBricks Studios. Oh yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
It didn't click when I saw LifeBricks that was L1 F3 until I saw your like.
Yeah. It was good seeing like you're still running things after like my little hiatus like for 4 years.
Yeah, we
I
both
mean,
took
it was good,
hiatuses.
yeah. But it's crazy that it took 2 years. I think like when I was still in DC, I was ordering from Indie Brick Den and my old like Bricklink.
Is that
Yeah.
your Bricklink store?
That's
Indie
his
Brick
Bricklink
Den? It
store.
is,
that's my
right?
store, yeah.
Yeah. But it took 2 years, and I was like, wait, this is Tyler.
Damn.
Oh, like you were like a regular.
Sort of like I ordered.
Tyler doesn't even know
quite
that.
a number of
All
times,
he
yeah.
knows is your real name.
He's looking at his invoice slips now.
He knows your real name.
No,
not,
I know.
not your YouTube.
You know when
name.
he chased to LifeBricks Studios, and then
No, I mean Tyler will probably recognize your real name from the invoices, but not.
I don't know.
NoMoreBricks,
No more
yeah.
bricks.
yeah,
That's
When's
why
the last
he's
time you
like,
placed an order?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like what, 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago?
yeah, 3 or 4 years ago. It's my old Bricklink account. Yeah,
Well, hey, make a new one and place a couple new orders.
I
I'm not
did.
gonna stop you.
I actually
Right
bought.
now.
You had the dual molded legs. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Wait, did you get some like last year, like a year ago, from my store?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. The red and black, right?
Yeah. Damn. See,
Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. It all
Wow,
clicks, yeah.
that's
Okay, I
great.
know exactly. Okay.
What's the red and black?
I was making squid fig.
Squid
Game
videos,
Figs, right?
Squid Game
Yeah.
Figs.
Oh,
It was kind of funny
okay.
because like I was in the
Yeah, the
field and
mask.
I was making Bricklink orders. Yeah.
Like at work,
At my job. Yeah.
your job.
That was crazy. Yeah, my bad. I'm late. I took a nap. It's been
Oh,
a-
okay.
I was thinking of that, and then I just didn't have,
I took a nap.
Yeah, I actually slept around like 4. Just
Oh, that's a
woke
long
up.
nap, yo.
Yeah.
This is what happens, Tyler. You hit 40 almost, and then you need naps.
Well, my
So-
sleep schedule is terrible. I mean, my sleep schedule
you're-
is bad. I'm basically not.
You wake up late, right? And then you're up throughout the night.
Oh,
Yeah,
how come?
like my ideal schedule is like I wake up at like maybe 6 p.m. like get what I need to get done. Perfect
Really?
world, go to the gym at like 2 a.m, and then
Oh,
go to bed at like 10 in
Holy
the morning
moly.
the next day. Like I just don't.
what
do
about when you get your
Hey, I'm just doing
sales?
that.
When you go to like get your Target sales and Walmart sales.
Well, see, now
Or
those days kind of
deliveries.
destroy me. Yeah, since I
Those
some days I
days.
either have to be up for 40 hours straight, or I get like an hour nap, and then so those days do destroy me. But
Wow. Why are stores not open at midnight?
But I guess for Bricklink, you get those
They
sales and
were
you get
at one
like
point.
a whole bunch and then park them all out and everything like.
Yeah, so again, I mean, shout out to my dad even now too, because
Yeah.
it's one thing, like we had a bunch of stores around us anyway, and like I still do most of the shopping, but like there are times where he's just like bored, or like he's like somewhere else like near us,
Yeah.
like doing like a different errand, and like he'll run into the Walmart closest to there, and he'll just like, if he sees something, send a picture, text me. So like
Yeah.
he helps a lot too. So, like
Right.
with the sourcing stuff, since like whenever he's bored, he'll go source for me.
Well, this is it, right? Like if it's such a huge part of your life, like it's really hard to just not look at what you're always looking at, right? Like
Yep.
Yeah.
no matter what, like it's a hobby, I don't know, it's just a part of your collecting habits, like you can't not stop. You can't be like walking into a Walmart and not go to the Lego
I guess
aisle.
Indiana has a lot of like sales in those type of
know.
Walmarts and everywhere.
So
is that a good
lucky. Is
area?
that the hub?
Is that a good area, Tyler?
Well, I would say Illinois is, but so again, I'm very fortunate that like the Illinois border is like 5 minutes like east of
From
me, where
Indiana.
I guess it would
Yeah,
be west of me. Yeah, so Illinois, it's just the truth of it. Like all the Chicago suburbs that like however you want to put it, just like aren't like the high end of suburbs. Like the
Yes.
lower end of suburbs of like south side of Chicago. Like
Right.
those are kind of the hot spots for clearance all the time.
Like,
Like
right.
those really
Okay.
are. Just I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's something to do with like just income of the area, whatever.
Demographics,
Like,
right.
it just really does seem to be the hot spot.
Right. And then
So
it's
we gotta
interesting,
go.
right? Because I guess these Walmarts, it's interesting when you say that because they clearly are putting these items more in clearance because, again, whatever people, it's not selling.
Yep.
But you would think that they would then stop or like reduce. Right?
Oh, their inventory.
Wait, well, don't give them any
Inventory.
ideas now.
Oh, I mean,
Some people are buying it.
we don't want that happening. But maybe that's why you're the one who's like still like clearing them out. They're like,
You're
no,
keeping them in business.
Exactly.
That's why I exist. That's why LifeBricks exists. To help these Walmarts out.
Maria, quiet now.
So I was watching a couple of Brickheads. Tyler was on, and he was telling a very cool story about how you got your Grail set. Maybe you can tell it.
Oh, yeah, the UCS Imperial. I wish I still had it over here. Actually, you know, I don't know. If I drop it, I'm gonna hate myself. So it's over there. Actually, I mean, I'll
Just
flip
tell- just-
Can you guys?
Oh, what a fun room.
Hold up. Let's see.
I don't.
Right. You guys
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
I see
that's
the
a
wings. I see the
Renovated
wings.
room too.
So yeah, I got it for free for my 10-year anniversary because I did a UCS Star Wars set, like
that's
tier list,
crazy.
like, you know, ranking my favorite ones,
Yeah.
and it's been my #1 favorite for like 5 years. Like I've wanted it. Like,
But you didn't think you were gonna get it for free. You
well, yes,
tell
so
the
I did.
tell the
Yeah,
story.
so I did the video 100%. Like I just did the video just to do the video. You know, I ranked everything, and then, you know, it's the truth of it. Like, ask my dad, ask even my brother. Like, they both even know because like I've been wanting it for like Christmas presents since
Forever.
2017. So yeah, it's been like legitimately like 6 years. I do the tier list. You know, it's obviously my #1. You know, I love it. I didn't even own it, but I knew I would love it.
Yeah.
And then a subscriber of mine, you know, put a comment over there. He said, "Hey, you know, DM me on Twitter." You know, we got back in the messages. We worked out a deal on one. He lives like 2 hours like north, which is like a fine drive, you know, to go pick it up. He said, you know, 700, which like is for a sealed one. You know, they go at the time they're going for like $900, $1,000. So it was a deal.
So it's 200 off.
Yeah. So I bring the $700 in cash. I got it in my coat pocket right here. I go into his house. Believe me, I mean, the amount of Lego in that dude's house was immaculate.
Was it Mr. Beast?
No, I mean, it was legit. It was 2 bedrooms full and an entire attic that spanned the entire length of his house. All with sealed sets.
Yeah.
So I go in there with, you know, 700. We talked for a little bit. You know, it's probably 20 minutes into it. You know, I'm in the room with the shuttle. It's on the ground. And then when he says, "Hey, do you want to go see the attic?" You know, I'm taking the shuttle out of the room. I'm like, "Hey,
It's a little
A different
sketchy.
kind of movie.
Wait, is your dad with you? Your dad's
no,
with
no,
you?
it's just me."
Bringing it
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I believe I was sure it was a little scary, but like I was working it. I'm like, look, like if I get a shuttle out of it, I'll do it. You know.
Oh, I do remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. So then before as we were leaving the first bedroom of Lego, I'm like, "Hey, look, before we go any farther, like let me pay you for it."
Bedroom.
And then, you know, he's like, "Hey, no, I got, like, I knew the entire time, like I was just gonna give it to you anyway." So then it was free. So
that is so
so then believe me,
like
I
winning a
happily,
lotto.
yeah. Then when he said that, believe me, I happily went in that attic.
Yeah. Take me, I'm yours. Where is LifeBricks ever now?
Yeah.
Well,
Where are they
you
now?
got your Grail sets. That's pretty cool.
That is a great story. I love it.
Yeah, no, truly. I mean, it's. I mean, I'm gonna appreciate that guy forever. Like I told him, like, because even then I was a little rushed for time since I had like 2 other spots I was gonna go to as I was out there to kind of make my trip worth it. And luckily I still got to the other spots. But like I even told him, I'm like, look, like I'll probably come up there at some point again to do that same stretch, like hit all 3 places again and like have better time to like I'll even go see him again because he's got a lot of stuff. Like he says, like he literally just, you know, has been buying sets just to like keep like he says he's not even really doing it for investing. He's just literally he's addicted to Lego. He just buys. He has a build collection too.
Yeah.
Does he
So
build
he has
or
a lot of
just
stuff built. What was that?
okay?
Yeah,
I
so
was
he has a
asking
lot
if
of built
he
stuff.
builds.
Yeah, and he's buying a bunch of sealed stuff just to literally just keep. He must have a lot.
But he
I mean,
doesn't sell
has
at
a lot of
all.
money. He doesn't though. He says literally like he's only ever
man.
sold like one other thing to a friend of his for I would assume like probably just a fair deal also.
Yes.
Like he's not in it for the money.
Yes.
But I told him like, look, dude, you got a lot of other stuff I want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up here with like $2,000 and we'll work some stuff out.
So you're gonna go
that's
again.
amazing. And this is it, right? Like, I mean, you see so many YouTubers with a lot of Lego collection, but then all of the unknowns out there, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Who aren't even on YouTube?
who even knows? Like, there could be like the billionaires who collect, the royals who collect. Like, they're never going to show their catch of like
what's in there?
Lego. We would never know. Like, I just ran into what's his name, Duck
LifeBricks.
LifeBricks.
LifeBricks,
I just
yeah.
watched his like room tour. I was just like agog. I'm like, oh my god, all the things that's just dripping from his
Well,
ceiling.
you should see
I'm like, oh my
Stud
God.
City. Stud City's uncle has
Yep,
like
yep.
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like there's like 10 what is it? Grand Emporiums
Oh my god.
in there. There's like so many pet shops in
Yeah.
a row. There's so many Palace Cinemas
Wow.
just
Yep.
built
yeah,
in
yeah.
his room, plus all like the stuff that's not built.
Right.
Well, see, and
So
I'm
it's-
fortunate. He only lives 10 minutes away from me, so I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh
able to
yeah,
see that
he's
in
like
person a couple
he's
times.
That
like
is
your
crazy.
buddy, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
really, like we're still really very conservative in our efforts of
Yeah, he's gonna be in Chicago too. So it's gonna be-
Lego purchasing. We're very conservative.
Yeah, I know. People think, "Whoa, you have a lot of Lego." But, well, you should see other people. They have way more.
Well, see,
Lego.
that, I agree with that because when you look at some of these people on YouTube and Instagram that like have these collections, they got 500 clone troopers. Like that's public. You're right, but like all the private collections, like
yes.
Yeah.
out of 7 billion people,
That's
I agree.
right.
I mean, look, there's
Absolutely.
maybe
Yeah.
5,000 YouTubers and Instagrams.
That's
Like
right. That's right.
we ain't got the biggest stuff. Like
Yeah.
some of these people that have like one of one things, like some of those like chrome, like platinum C3POs and stuff. Like sure, like that, like all right, he's the only one with it.
Yes,
but, like,
yes.
some of the other like just huge collection. I mean, because
Yes.
Stud City's uncle. I mean, he was private. Like he's been doing it for 10 years, and he was private for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
imagine
even more,
this. Like, we just have a basement of Lego, but what
Yeah.
if someone out there has a mansion of Lego?
Yeah.
That's just
Yep.
their mansion.
Like a
Lego.
lot of people on
Right.
YouTube, they're middle class, I guess.
Yeah.
But what about like
Well, that's what I mean. The royalties, the
The
celebrities, the
royalties.
billionaires, like
Yeah.
like the old rich. I don't know what you want to call them, new rich, even, right? But like,
I mean,
yeah,
you hear about some of these celebrities too that they at least have brought up like, oh, yeah, I've built this Lego set, or I buy this, or I did this and that. Like
Yeah.
you can only imagine, like, sure, they say they built this, but like, is that really all they got?
Yeah.
Like they might not have the biggest
Exactly.
collection, but like they definitely got the money to do it where it's
Yeah.
possible.
like
Yeah.
who is it? Brad
Orlando
Pitt.
Bloom?
Brad Pitt is a huge Lego architect fan.
Yeah, Brad.
Oh,
Pitt.
really?
Like he actually, so I don't even know what he would have, but he's like, and I'm sure someone like him easily. Oh, I'm gonna go to Lego.
He
I'm
can
gonna
have
go to
his,
Denmark, and I'm
like,
gonna go visit
a personal
Lego.
house or mansion just for Lego.
Absolutely,
if he wants.
absolutely, right?
Yeah,
And he's just one
100%.
of the many who can do that. We just don't know those lives. Those lives are beyond us. It's like a different whole tier, different whole galaxy, right? So that'd be fun.
Oh, is it that? Oh, actually,
Maybe-
before that time, I just wanted to ask about what's the big fascination with Babu Frick?
Just for that
You know
question,
who Babu Frick is?
No.
That's Babu
Oh,
Frick.
Yeah,
okay.
Babu Free.
Oh my gosh!
so look, I think my fascination, I think there's a couple things. First off, I watch another YouTuber, Josh from Den of Nerds. He does a bunch of live streams. He talks about Marvel, Star Wars, and everything.
Okay.
And I mean, I'll be lying if I said I didn't get like kind of like the inspiration to kind of take it farther with loving Babu, like from watching his channel. But I've always appreciated Bob, like genuinely, I mean, ever since even like Rise of Skywalker, because I look at those movies. I'm not a sequel fan. I just truthfully don't like those movies. I like 7, but 8, 9, I just don't like. But I look at it, I'm like Babu, Frigg, and like Kylo Ren are like the only good things I can take out of those movies.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
seriously, I think Babu's. I think the entire species too. Because I mean, even
What is
the
the species
Anzellans-
called? What is the
Anzellans.
species called?
Mm.
Anzellans.
So,
Okay.
did you guys watch Mandalorian season 3?
Yeah.
They're in there.
Yeah, they're in there. The Anzellans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay, so yeah. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, so his species is in there. Remember, I mean, they showed him a whole bunch in the.
Yeah.
so I think, look, I love him, man. And even then, one of my subscribers too. So actually, how it kind of started on the channel, I guess, was I
Johnny
kept on bringing
G.
up Babu. Yeah, no squeezy. So yeah, so subscriber actually sent this one. So it's a plush version, and same thing.
Where did you get that one?
So same thing, has a voice box in it. This, I think you can only get this. I think it's out of stock now. This is like a 2019, toy. But
okay.
so then he sent that, and then another subscriber. Shout out to Todd. I mean, Todd supplied. So then Todd sent this one, which is Galaxy.
How many do you have?
Oh, I see. I've got those two,
Yes,
and then I've got
2, I think. Yeah, there
I've
you
got
go.
a
Okay.
Babu Funko.
We haven't gotten a Lego Babu Frick yet, have we?
Yeah, not at all. And then I do have
Okay.
a. Hold up. Give me like one
Right,
second
yeah.
to get them out of here.
It's gonna be like one of those mini space babies.
They should have
Oh
like
my
what
God.
are those Galaxy's Edge the Raggedy Doll?
Oh, I know the
Oh
ragdolls.
my
Yes,
God.
I know.
And I got
know.
the big
exactly.
Babu.
Oh
They
wow.
probably
Babu.
would. They probably
What
will
is that?
soon. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the ragdolls, Star Wars ragdolls at Galaxy's Edge?
I've never
Alan?
been there, so I've
Oh.
I mean, like, have you seen anyone? Because they have these like ragdolls, and
They're just
probably,
like, yeah, they look like vintage
I wonder
dolls.
if they'll probably have like the Babu Fricks, of that.
They're
Well,
very
see,
cute.
I've actually looked at it. I mean, the only Babu Frick thing I'm like the official Star Wars product I'm missing is there's a pin. There's a little, enamel
Mhm.
pin of Babu Frick. That's the only thing I don't have. Other than that,
Mhm.
they've only made 4 pieces of Babu merch. And I've got them all now.
Oh, the rarity of it. And I think that's part of the appeal with you, right? Because he's so rare.
Oh, I mean, I think it's rare to like them. I think I've realized over. I think people don't appreciate them enough, and I feel like that's why I want to show appreciation.
Yes.
So much more.
After you, there's gonna be a huge following. There's gonna be an Instagram.
There is
just
already. There is a huge following because of Tyler.
Yeah, there's a slight following for that for
Yeah.
Babu.
Well,
That's
I-
cute.
So weird.
I have a T-shirt also of Babu. I
Oh,
forgot.
do you?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to wear that.
I think it's a custom Etsy one. I think Todd
Oh,
was
I
able.
love Etsy.
Yeah, off of Etsy. Yeah.
I know Etsy's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Well, I agree it is because I went through a phase of, because I'm a big Star Wars, Walking Dead, like Pokemon, like I
Walking
went
Dead.
through a big phase
Yes.
of getting, I've got drink coasters that are Star Wars, like wood
Yes.
engraved. I've got a Walking Dead air freshener in my car, like all from Etsy.
What
How
does
does
that
that
smell like?
smell?
I know. How does that smell like?
It's like
Dead?
it's like French vanilla.
Mm, that's how I want to smell when I'm. a
Yeah,
zombie.
when I'm a zombie.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I agree. Etsy is definitely a dangerous spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, my
I think
show and
it's-
tells from Etsy.
I think it's that time. Share your stories. Share your stories. Share your stories. Weekly recap.
I thought this was the weekly recap.
We didn't do
We-
that
not
little
yet.
piece thing yet. That was just like an intro.
That was
I know.
an
I'm
intro.
a bit like left.
So here,
Dang.
how's your week? Tell us something. Share your stories.
Me?
What happened this week? No,
Yeah, you.
Harold. First.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
What's
Anything-
Work.
story?
It looks like he
I
just
Anything
worked.
interesting?
Work.
Yeah, work.
Work.
It's so funny. So Tristan, like he's off
Yeah.
school now for the last 2.5 weeks, and he's been, he's an 18, so he just finished his first year in college. Tyler, our oldest son, and
Big T. Do you remember
Of
Big
college?
T?
yeah, he finished first year of college.
Yeah, he's already.
He's
Oh,
done in this.
they're getting that old.
Yes,
I know,
yes,
right? Now
yes.
you, now
know.
you feel
So
old.
they're only your oldest is only 3 years younger than me. They looked a lot younger back when I was young.
Well, when I started the YouTube channel, Tristan, Big T was 9.
Yeah.
So
And
I
now
guess
our
he would've
baby-
been
When I started.
12,
Yeah.
right? So
And our baby is 9 now. Like our baby is
yeah.
9 now.
So our
I don't
kids
know,
are
why did- I was
9.
only 12 and they looked like they were 4 to me. I don't know. I just
Well, one was 4 then.
One was so it was right now they're 9, 13, and 18.
and 18.
So those are
18. Oh, did he graduate high school early?
Yeah. No, we only have 4 years of high school. His birthday's at the end of the year, so he's turning 19 later on.
his
this year.
birthday's November 30th. So he's like at the end.
But he already
So, like-
but he graduated already his first year of Oh no, he's going into his first year of
Yeah.
college.
No,
He-
he finished his
He
first
finished
year
first
of
year.
college.
He just finished first year.
Damn. Okay, because I'm 22 now, turning 23. Okay, so he's 5 years because my birthday's in December. Also,
Oh,
so-
okay. You're also and your baby.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
he's
so
like
he's 5 years
he's
younger. than me.
2004.
Okay.
He's like a
Yeah,
2004.
Or no,
born.
he's 4 years. Like 4 years. Yeah, since he's turning 19, you said.
Yeah, he's turning 19. He's turning
Okay,
19.
4 years then. Okay.
Yeah. Actually,
Well,
3
that's
and
so
11 months if your
crazy.
birthday's in December, but semantics.
So
aside.
he's been
November.
looking for a summer job, and finally,
Well, so he's been putting all his resumes everywhere, and everything's like online applications, right? Like he'll try to go to a store and go, "Hey, can I see the manager?" They're like, "No, just online." And so he's never had any work experience. Like COVID really like kind of kiboshed all of any plans. He's like. He's like, where am I going to work? And everybody was too fearful at that point. And then last year, of course, he started college. So he's like, no, I'm just going to like focus on this fair. And so the only thing he has in his resume was like his volunteer work. And he did help like a friend of ours do like some marketing for like his real estate job, right? But it's not like a job where you can like show. And I think that's what a lot of employers still want to see, like where you committed for a given period of time to a company.
So
right?
earlier in the summer, just like a few days after he finished his last class, he applied for like a movie theater job, but then he didn't get that.
But then every single week he's been having an interview. So he interviewed for his school's gym, and I want him to work for the school gym because he goes and works out enough that he just lives in school anyway, right? Like it would be ideal to carry forth. But he never heard from them yet. So I'm always saying, well, follow up. Right? Part of it is,
and it's funny. He keeps telling me, they keep giving me my resume back. I'm like, that's not a good sign. You want them to keep your resume so they know, so they can call you.
I mean, is he missing something on there? I mean, are you?
I don't know. No, I think they keep it. I don't know.
No, he just tells me they always hand it back to me.
Oh, I don't know. Well, part of it is he has given it to them online too, right? Like he just brings another extra one when he does his interview. But a few days ago, he interviewed for a Mexican restaurant in one of our major malls.
Just to be like a dishwasher.
A dishwasher. Like, just get your foot in. Like, just see how it is to earn minimum wage.
They're like, we actually need line cooks
or prep cooks, and they offered him a job there and then, and he's like, okay, I'll take it. I'm like, don't you want to see your options? And I know, like, he just probably wants to do something because it's been 2.5 weeks that he's not doing anything. He's like reconnecting with friends, coming back home from university.
I'm like, did they take your resume? He's like, yeah, they took my resume.
And then, he gets home and he has all the forms, the contract agreement. He has to do WMIS. He has to do workplace safety quizzes and stuff. Yeah. So it's all almost confirmed, except the following day after this Mexican interview, he had an interview with Costco. And I'm like, I like Costco because I don't know. I grew up in Costco. He grew up in Costco.
And he's like, oh, this interview is going to be fine because there's no pressure because I already have a job.
And so now he's all relaxed.
I could say anything.
And he's confident. And they want to offer him a job too.
I know.
And suddenly he's like, what do I
That's like 2 jobs now.
What do I take? But the Costco that first filtered him out, it's like the furthest Costco from us. So right before they because I guess like what happens with online applications is once one location finds you, it kind of blocks other locations from finding you as well. So last minute he requested, I'm interested in also Costco, but I do want to work a bit closer to home because we have one that's just like literally 10 minutes away. And so the supervisor was so nice. He's like, okay, well, I'll unblock your profile and I'll send over like an email to the supervisor in that location. So tomorrow he has to go see that Costco. But I feel like, I don't know if I should take Costco. I'm like, well, it's still a life kind of learning to just get that experience again, walk in, talk to this other guy. And yes, he gave all of his forms to the Mexican place, La Carnita. But I'm like, maybe you can even like straddle both because like La Carnita, like the Mexican place isn't giving you full-time hours.
Plus like the Mexican place is like, it's the hours in the evening are 4 to 11.
Yeah. Like it's
and
like
he doesn't have a car. So I'm like, do we have to like,
are you going to
have a car yet?
Well, does he know how to cook?
No.
Air fryer.
They
did ask him that question. They're like, what do you know how to cook? And I mean, he usually uses the air fryer. He'll make like, chicken and stuff like that. But
I think I was hearing that from you guys. You guys are big air fryer people, right?
Huge. Yeah. I love it. Is that bad?
I'll tell you. So, Rook, my air fryer story. I bought a nice. It's like a Ninja one. It was like the double.
Yes.
The double.
We have the double one now. We're
hardcore.
Okay,
I bought it literally at this point, like probably a year and a half ago, and I still don't know how to use it.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm it's sitting right on the counter up in the kitchen.
My God.
Ours is kind of tricky because you have to press all these. You have to press like preheat, take the preheat
so many
off,
buttons,
and
then you have like zone.
Whereas the first one we had was just like a twist. You just twist
the first one was like basic, like kindergarten. Twist your temperature, twist your time.
Okay, look, you guys need to help me with this. Do I put what do I put in there when I if I'm putting like
foil?
Okay,
parchment paper.
Yes. So
see, I'm scared of using parchment paper. I've never like.
So you know how you have the tray in first? I hate grease. I hate to clean, right?
Yeah.
So I will line that up first with foil, and then I put it in, and then I will actually put parchment paper all around because I don't want my food touching foil.
Okay, so if I'm putting in like fries or whatever, if I'm putting in some fries. Okay, so I take out the tray.
Yes.
All right. I put actual foil.
Line the tray with the foil, and then put parchment paper underneath your fries.
Yeah. Do I put the foil only on the bottom, or should I go all the way up the side too?
Just on the bottom.
Just on the bottom. Like, how like ours have this, it has this like filter tray, like I can actually remove it.
Yeah, mine, yeah.
So I wrap that, it's like a thin piece, and then I put that back in. So that whole thing is like
it's just gonna be easier for cleaning.
Yes, I'm just a cleaner.
Yeah.
Well, see,
like I don't like it to be always scrubbing the grease.
Yeah, see, I got the air fryer for the fact of being able to cook it and then just do it like literally just like 1 second, clean up, cook again, like because
absolutely. Oh my God, I cook grilled vegetables. I make like grilled salmon in it. Like I make everything, pork chops, eggs, like little omelet stuff. Like I love my air fryer.
Yeah, foil isn't good for you.
Am I weird for saying I'm scared of parchment paper? Like I have some in the cabinet. I purposely bought it. I don't want it to burn. I'm afraid I'm going to have it in there for too long.
If it's too high, then it's going to burn. But if it's on the bottom,
we just put it like slightly down.
Now you did tell me it's going to burn if I mess up.
No, ours burnt a little.
It's not going to cause a fire.
It's not a fire burn. It just turns black.
Yes. So we just cut
high.
it perfectly, like just maybe 1 centimeter that it just like hugs to the perimeter of it. But I don't want my food to touch the foil. Don't make food.
But yeah, I cook my fries in there.
Yeah, I cook my salmon and
I know, right?
Paper.
So good chicken breast.
So all of you guys are air. So all three of you guys use air fryer?
It's the new microwave.
I still cook with like my Le Creuset. I do the whole like stews and
leftover pizza
and stuff like that.
Leftover pizza is the best because it makes the crust crunchy again.
Well, see, and look, I've seen all the hype on like TikTok and like all these recipes and stuff. Where 10 minutes in the air fryer. That's why I bought it. I spent $200 on it.
Yes.
But I just genuinely just never knew.
But even like our meats, like I'll wrap it first. Like for example, if I have like chicken breast, right? Like I'll do the marinating, but I'll wrap that in parchment paper, like toothpick, and then I'll place it.
Wait, so you don't know which buttons to press? Is that the only thing?
I mean, well, that's part of the problem too. But look, I can't.
We're just talking about the basics of foiling and parchment. I like this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the button pressing is probably the hardest part if it's like a fancy one.
Yes. So
mine has the one where you can do the 2 different heats on both different sides.
Yes, us too.
Yeah.
But ours on button and ours on
We
computerized.
probably have the same exact.
We got it at Costco. Did you get it?
I got mine at Target, but I mean, it's Ninja. Mine's Ninja brand, right? I mean, yours.
Yeah.
What was ours? Ours is not Ninja, but this is our third air fryer in the last 4.5 years. Our third.
You guys just use them so much.
We use them so much.
Well, the last one, Tristan like broke the handle because he was so excited to get it.
Bicep strong. He's so hungry. It's crazy. But like all of our boys pretty much use it, right? Like I just cooked some spanakopita there this morning. Like I love, little pastries and stuff. So it's something that we always pretty much use.
See, I can put these stars here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And it would be like that.
Oh, okay. Thanks. But yeah, no. So in terms of does Tristan know how to cook? He does use the air fryer. He can make omelets like on a regular pan and stove and
I
stuff
think
like
they're gonna train him what to make at the restaurant. Train him.
So, but now he just got an email back from the gym. Because he
that's a third job. Like, what am I gonna do?
He emailed them, and the response was cute. It's like they're almost like, "Oh, it's so cute that you're so interested in us, but we'll let you know by Tuesday or Wednesday." In any case,
I was telling Tristan that these are like adult problems now. That
I know.
Like, what are you gonna do if you're juggling?
Like,
who are you gonna say no to if you already said yes to one? And
2 mornings ago, he was so down. He's like, "Oh, nobody wants me to like have a job." I'm like, you know what? Enjoy it. Maybe this is your last summer to be a kid. Like, you're not homeless. You're like well fed.
But he said a lot of his friends are looking for jobs.
Yes,
too,
exactly.
And they're getting no's.
Yes, and this is it. Like some of his friends had been working when they're younger, like 15, 16, so they have something on the resume. Some of his friends have connections, and it's all about connections sometimes. Right?
Yeah, it's like who you know.
But the fact is, like when you're done, like when you're a college kid, you're done a lot sooner than the high school kids, right? Like they're done out of summer, like from exams, like as of April. So he's been kind of like looking around everywhere. But some places like major grocery stores or even Starbucks, Tim Hortons here, like he's been placing a bunch of resumes and they're like, thanks for your interest. But like there is no feedback, right? He'll just see that the resumes declined, right? Yeah. So even Costco, I think he was trying for Costco like since December, but right after the crazy Christmas rush. So I think they weren't looking for people. So like he put something again in like March, and like he'll see that every 60 days it kind of like depletes, and then again it's timing, right? It's timing. It's all of that. So we'll see how it goes. But he does have his first week schedule in La Carnita. I mean, it's still a life skill, right? Like not just the cooking 100%. Part, but getting to work as a team dynamic, getting yelled at for not doing something properly. I think those are like life skills, like to just humble you.
Well, see, and another big thing too. I mean, you guys all know that, but it's nothing new. But like the fact of if he gets a job, it's one of those things of having a schedule. You have to, if he has his schedule throughout the week, it's like, look, he has to plan his day around.
Yeah,
so he needs to be ready to go by 4. He needs like
that's right.
Because that was one of the biggest things I probably learned when I did work at Target compared to like now of me doing everything by myself. Like it is the time management is horrendous. Because. Yes. Now I'm able to, again, technically do whatever I want whenever I want, which is a good thing on paper. But in the long term, I feel like, at least for me, again, everyone's different, but like I tend to get like a little like bored. I wouldn't say bored, but like it is just really hard for me to like plan my day around properly of getting everything I need to get done, but not getting.
This is actually harder. Like what you're doing now is harder because
you have to be motivated.
Working for Target, you have a set schedule.
Yes.
Here you're making your own schedule.
And it's easy not to want to work, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
especially when I'm at the house, you know, especially when I'm here at my home. Like, it's not even like I'm in a warehouse by myself where it's like, you know, all it is there is just work. You know, I don't have the couch to sit on. Like, I don't have my bed to sleep on. Like, you know, so that is one of the biggest things one of the biggest hurdles I still have to get over of just because I could easily, like, I know this, I don't know, like, you know, it sucks thinking about this, but I could definitely be doing way better than I am right now if I just dial in and just understand, look, you know, just do a proper 8 to 10 hours a day. You know, no break. You know, take a regular lunch break. Like,
it's hard to, you don't want to burn out too. You don't want to burn out as well. That's hard too, because you don't want to burn out if you're doing like 8 to 10 hours every day.
Yeah.
Like having it.
Yeah, I mean,
there's like a fine line. It's like a fine line that you have to balance.
Even Tristan, right? Like he was expecting, like when they offered him the job, he's like, "Oh, I start work on Monday." Like when Monday? And so when he got the actual schedule, he's really on the schedule for only 4 days, and it's days, right? Because they know that he's a rookie, so he has to kind of know the just the routine. And then one of his questions was, "How long is a shift?" And the response back is, in any restaurant, there really isn't an end time, but it's usually like, you know, 4 to 6 hours, depending on the assistance that they need. How busy is it? Like the transition between the morning afternoon shift to the evening. Like if that gets suddenly busy between that 4 p.m., 5 p.m., you might be needed still a little bit more before you really transition out, right? But unlike, I guess, a place like Target or Walmart, you're done after your 4-hour shift, you're done after your 6, get out of here, right? So restaurant would be like a little bit of a different thing. And if anything, like one of my cousins here is actually, he's a chef for one of the another restaurant over in Toronto. So I was just telling him, hey, what is a prep cook? He's like, oh, it's actually a good entry level. And stuff, right? Chop the onions. You could be like just at the frying station, like doing all the frying stuff, or even plating. So there's a lot of like different parts of it, right?
Ooh,
but he was expecting to be like on Monday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're not. And so when Tristan was in school all year last year, he was like really like at school for 12 hours a day. Like it was just his life, right? And part of it is he doesn't want to be home. I don't blame him, right? And now like he did well. And then now he's like home. He's like, what am I gonna do? Yeah. Like I go to the gym. What do I do now? Like today
what do they say at Jersey Shore? Like gym, tan, laundry?
Gym, laundry.
God, I haven't heard that in years.
So in any case, we'll see how the rest of it goes. You know, tomorrow we take him back to we'll drive him back to Costco, see what the offer is. But he's almost telling like, oh, I'm not gonna take Costco. And I'm like, but Costco is like, I don't know, it's like a great company, right? Like I feel like
he said he already said yes to one. But
but I'm like, you can still straddle it, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
we'll see.
You know,
maybe
not
can convince him.
not to, and we don't even know what the offer is. Like here, we're like mom and dad, we're so excited that he's getting to Costco. I just want to be there all the time to pick you up. But I mean, Costco too has better closing hours. They're not closing like 1 a.m. for like a restaurant.
Good cafeteria food.
And the
great hot dog. I mean, I've lived on that hot dog and you know, drink $1.25 here since I was little, like 50 cents way back when. And it's really just one bus trip from our house, like the Mexican place. So we have the pros and cons for each, right? Yeah. But I'm telling him, you can easily just say, hey, another job that I interviewed for didn't get back to me until much later. But this is more in line with like my life goals, right? I don't think that's unfair to let one other employer know. And thanks for giving me the opportunity. I don't know. I feel.
How about you, Tyler? Anything interesting this week?
Well, so this week, I mean, so the biggest, I say the most interesting part was probably, I don't even have the sets anymore, and I can't like say exactly what they are, but you know, just
was it I saw the Instagram post of you holding the big Hoth battle pack.
Yeah.
So not that. So I did accidentally. I scheduled a video because I filmed the video expecting that I could probably post it, but then I was told, you know, hey, look, probably don't post it. But I forgot it was already scheduled, so it was up for like 30 minutes by accident. So some people probably saw it. You know, I think I had like 100 views or whatever, but it was, you know, so I got stuff early. You know, again, I showed that Batman polybag earlier, you know, that one. But there's other June 1st.
Oh, you showed it to me. You showed it to me.
Where is it? Right here. Yeah. So I guess,
Oh, cool.
So I do have this early.
This is the new Batman. Has like a new printing.
Oh,
it came in the 1989 Batmobile.
Yeah.
So like it used to be exclusive. Well, I guess it's still.
Well, it's still it's just a new print. It's a new print, but it's the same mold and everything. So I got that, but a bunch of other stuff too. But it's for Justin, you know, from Just Too Good, since he told me about it, and I sent him off to him to review and everything. So I guess I'll spoil a little bit. I mean, a little insider. I mean, there could be some Jurassic Park reviews coming. The June 1st ones coming on his channel. I think tomorrow the first one.
Spoilers.
So that was probably
Tyler has a guy. Don't you have a guy
for early sets?
Early stuff guy.
Well, I mean, so the rumors and information, I've got a couple guys. Then luckily now I think because so again, I'm forever grateful for Nicholas if he ever watches this. The guy that originally got me that, because you know how I got the winter sets early.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest.
There was a time when Tyler was the first one to get these Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Well, even to reveal pictures, like let alone review them, but like even to
the land members didn't didn't even get them.
So I mean, look, that has forever changed my channel in a good way. So
right.
I'll forever appreciate Nicholas. Like I hope he comes to like a convention at some point. Like I sold him my UCS Snowspeeder for a really good deal. Since he was like, hey, look, like he really wanted it. Like I think it was his birthday, around the end of December also. And so I sold it to him for a really good deal, but like just to kind of help him like repay. I mean, he helped my channel forever. So he's doing like other like he's like an intern for a specific job or something now. So we haven't really been in touch. I don't think he doesn't work at where he worked at before, so he can't really be my guy anymore. But luckily I've had other people, now that, my channel is getting a little bit bigger where there are more people that are hitting me up like, hey, I've got this early, or
that's
this
cool.
place might have it. So yeah, I've been very fortunate. I mean, again, I've been doing this for over 10 years now. Like I'm forever grateful that now after a decade, I mean, everything's finally kind of taken off.
You've been grinding it through, and then you got the breakthrough.
There's something to be said about 10,000 hours is what they say, right? You got to keep going with it. So there's value to persistence.
Yeah. Be a master of your craft.
Time for Chantal.
Yeah. I mean, it's I mean, that's all. I mean, really, I wish there was a better way to express, because I mean, it's just the truth of the matter. I mean, like my channel has done better in the past like 4 months than I did in the first 9 years of my channel. Like if that tells you.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot to take in, but I feel like it also kind of adds a little bit of stress to me also, just not wanting to fall off the wave.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think part of it is you just gotta just ride the wave, right? Enjoy it for what it is.
But the last thing
there's
I want
only
to do
so
is
much you can stress
and crash or fall off of it.
No, I think you have a good following. I think you've been sound and stable all this time, right?
Yeah. And lucky for me too, again, it's really the only thing I've got these days, because I'll be frank, again, like I'm 22, I didn't go to college, most of my friends are out doing different stuff. Like I still see them here and there, but like it's just in general, like I really kind of am like, my mother passed away in 2020. Like I live with my dad, his family is all over the place. Like my mom's family was like, so there's not even my brother, like my one brother's 3 hours away. My other one is down in Texas.
Okay.
So I really am like in my own little bubble right here. Like, and I just feel like I have to just keep doing what I'm doing for the next couple of years. Get myself a place done. Then move out, and then really kind of evolve from there. But like, I feel like I'm kind of content right now. I'm not really thinking too much of it. I mean, every year that goes by, you kind of think like, oh, what could I have done when I was 12?
Come on, like how many kid again who was 13 who actually has, you can say you didn't have a vision, or you had a vision, but you kept persisting at it. Like again, our kid Tristan, he was always into Lego, and then just nothing, right? Like he was the reason why Nick got into Lego, and he was like he was really talented at even just building mocks. Like it was just fluid for him to build something, and then nothing. He doesn't even touch the thing because
he just likes to draw. He does his art a different way now.
Yes, exactly. So no, it's amazing what you've done. You you got to celebrate it, and then always move forward. I think that's good.
Yeah. I mean, so the next step here is move out of the house. I think because then at that point, I feel like just everything can kind of take that next step. But
yes, absolutely. No, it's always good to like look.
Well, forward. you want to milk living at home as long as you can.
Be Filipino.
Because it's free, right? Unless you don't have your privacy. But if you have your privacy,
and I'll be transparent. I think it really just is kind of the fact of like, I think it's finally just the time to just get out of here kind of thing. Like no disrespect to my dad, but just again, just to kind of take that next step in my own life.
Your growth, your own personal
growth. You want your own space. For sure.
100%, yeah. Because I mean, again, it is what it is. But like, since I am nocturnal, there are plenty of nights where I'm cooking
I don't know how you do that.
or I start my car up, and I wake him up, and like there's just a lot of things like that. Like,
for sure.
He says he doesn't mind or whatever, but like I know, like just all the little kind of things where it's like, he's retired. I know. Look,
Yeah.
I should probably get out of here, move on.
Yeah.
He's got. Then he has the house to himself. I have my own
Yeah.
place. I don't want to move
Yeah,
too
yeah.
far away. Like I still want to live.
Exactly.
He's gonna be
Yeah, I still
lonely
wanna live.
too
I'm thinking like
It's really
without
the
his
county,
boy.
the county next to me. I want to move to. So 30
Yeah.
minutes away, because the county we're in are terrible property taxes and everything. So I want to move right over the border to the other county.
Yeah, for
then-
sure.
So that's my next,
Nice.
like, hopefully by 2020, hopefully next summer. I'm hoping it. I'm trying.
Great goal.
Hey.
It's always good to have goals.
Yeah.
It's always good to have
Absolutely. Look
goals.
forward. I think it's time for something else now.
Oh, is it that time?
It's time for show and tell.
Do you watch this
Hey,
channel,
where's the music
Heller? Do you see all these little
Yeah.
caricatures?
I think
It's a show and tell.
Yeah, if it's
It's
a
a show
guest,
and tell.
I've watched it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is our show and tell music. All right. All right, so Maria, you're up.
Okay, so I mean, if you know me, yes, Brick Zapper, but I actually haven't really delved into Lego, and I've actually been into a lot of like writing, stationery, pens. I really should make my own channel out of that, but I really am just a hoarder. And I keep on telling myself, I don't need any more ink. And I really got heavily into see Harold just disappears because he knows I'm so silly. But I heavily got into ink during the pandemic. My dad was collected fountain pens when I was growing up, and so it's something that I kind of took over when he passed away some years ago. But I've never really actually had ink from a bottle. Like all of his inks were just little what's called refills, like cartridge, and he never really used bottles either.
Wait, so you got ink from a bottle now?
Well, all of these I've always have used ink in a bottle. So 2021, I ran into this what's it called? Company called Ferris Wheel Press. I think I'm giving them a shout out every single episode almost. And I said, I'm never going to buy any more ink. I'm never.
I like the logo.
I don't know why I keep buying more ink. And they now have a point system that they're enticing. I know, and it's bad because
is it like Lego VIP points?
Oh, it's so much better. Like it's so much better. And the thing that was, they just started it like maybe 3 months ago and saying, we will use all of the money you have spent with us and give you free stuff.
Oh, they like retro.
They retroed my points.
Oh
Wow.
no!
It is shameful. It is shameful to know that I have so many points.
Wait, so you said it's better than Lego points?
It's like
one.
So
what it's like? I can't remember what the
okay.
breakdown
Well,
for Lego
maybe
points
it's like Lego points, but the fact that they retroed me from when I started
is.
buying.
Yeah.
But what's tricky with them is every time you redeem like something free, you still have to order new stuff from them. You can't just say, I want to redeem
that's how it is
this
for like the
and
reward
ship it
center.
to me.
Yeah,
That's
Lego
how it's the
VIP.
reward center.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, like most of their bottles, before it's evolved. I want to open this, but they have a very like vintage look, and it is so pretty, right?
Yeah.
Who said it's so pretty? But every month almost they're like releasing one new color, which for hoarders like me, I gotta have all the colors.
So what colors is pink?
And this one was from February called the Fluttering Heart. And the Fluttering Heart. But isn't it such a beautiful bottle? Like it's with the brass rivets, like and
very aesthetic.
Very aesthetic. And this is my problem. My problem is I love things that are beautifully packaged. You're beautifully packaged and I will just buy you. I don't even know what you are. I can't even eat you or drink you, but like everything inside is like shimmery and glossy. So this is a rose with some silver shimmer.
Oh.
And so this is one bottle type, and this is already actually smaller than when they first released them. Again, because of cost effectiveness, they now have this thing costing the same as the previous bigger bottle. So they're all making it smaller and smaller. And now they even have a whole new line called Fairy Tales, Ferri, like Ferris wheel, but Fairy Tales.
Yeah.
And they have them in these cute little bottles like this. Oh my God, I don't have even.
Those look like a potion bottle.
They look like little tiny potion
It's like from
bottles,
Harry
right?
Potter.
So this one is called Glistening Glass, and with Fairy Tales, they're like, I guess, what's it called? Featuring different fairy tales. So this one is featuring who's Fairy Tales, Glistening Glass,
Sleeping
like Snow White, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
So in any case, this is like a shimmering chrome silver with blue. I have so many blue inks, it's ridiculous.
I want to see how that's on paper.
It's so beautiful. So I mean,
I
I even follow like calligraphers on Instagram, and they will use Ferris.
Oh my gosh!
And I mean, there's so many. What's it called? There's so many like with Lego ambassadors. There's also Ferris Wheel Press ambassadors.
Yeah.
How do I get more free stuff? I don't know.
Is it called fan?
I don't know, but I'm just not that talented. I'm just like I'm just a person going to take my money, right? So they're like, oh, we don't have to give you any more free things. You're just happily taking my money.
Bricklink
But
sellers?
I don't know,
No.
maybe. But this was my free from like my retro points, and I still have so much retro points to spend. But you have to like buy stuff to get retro points. And in addition to the large bottles, and this isn't even the large bottles, and the cute little bottles that they have these vial. VIAL sets, like little tiny things that you
This
can.
is like from like the
tiny
Matrix.
little-
Are you gonna drink the
Yes.
green?
Like the Witcher
or
does.
Exactly. And they have them all in
Witcher.
different so this can actually come in this size. Right?
Okay.
So they're actually trying to make it as convenient for the traveling pen user.
Yeah.
And so this one is actually from
Brick by brick.
the New York line. The New York collection. See, they're so smart. Grand Central, Lights on Broadway, Central Park. And so, you know, there are so many colors. I'm going to drown in my ink. You have no idea. So I thought I'm going to be good. I'm going to redeem my first free. Okay, you know, what's my rub your arms? I'm going to buy some more from you, and I'm never.
Yeah.
And then another stationery store yesterday or 2 days ago.
Something just came in the mail.
Just offered me, oh, you get 20% off, and like it's rare enough that 20% off flies with these ink things. And this other store also sells Ferris wheel press.
Oh, you
I'm
got some-
ruined. I
Oh, keep
know.
those packing peanuts.
Okay, get the packing
I might
peanuts.
use it.
So in any case, I feel like I've always been kind of buying it from so many different places. Same thing. This one is the Ferris wheel thing again.
So do
Ferris
you keep these boxes?
Of course I do. You should see
Oh.
my
Yeah.
box of boxes. I have shoe boxes full of these little boxes. I know. I need a pen pal. So this one.
Yeah, Amber
is
Lion.
just-
So Tyler, we were talking about earlier
Sorry,
about,
Tyler. I'm a
about
crazy
these
hoarder.
mansions of secret Lego.
Yeah. So I have like these big shoe boxes that would, you know, have boots before, but they're like in great condition, and they would have like boxes of these. And this is the tumultuous
Johnny G
tides.
says you need a pen pal.
I know. I'm ruined. Like I have so many. Like look how cute they are. I think I just like the fact that they're so cute. And then this is one of the. So this is the most latest. I don't even know. Tumultuous Tides is the newest one, and it's always sold out at Ferris Wheel Press because other stores like Bleskett Stationery would probably buy them. Like so many stationaries, probably like stationery stores probably have like wholesale pricing with them, and so they buy them, and then I buy them off of them. So Ferris Wheel Press gets my money somewhere or another, right? Like just take all my money. And then the last one they got is called Cloak and Dagger. Like, can you be any more?
Okay.
And so this one is like a blue red. How can you be a blue red shimmer with green tones?
You know, these are remind me of like
Look
gel
how
pens.
beautiful, like so pretty. I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm
This is
sleeping
like an
now.
ornament. This is like an
Aren't
ornament.
they cute? But these
That's
ones
cute.
are so teeny tiny. But when Ferris Wheel Press first came out, I think 10
Yeah.
years ago, they actually have these in 50 mil sizes. So they used to sell their
Great.
inks like so big. Anyways,
And you use every single one, or do you keep some seal? Are you like try to use every single one?
I try to use every single one, but I can't keep up with my supply.
Wait, if you don't use this, will this go up in value?
True. If you keep it sealed.
Will it?
I don't know, maybe.
New in box?
Maybe. New in box, never touched and everything.
New in bottle?
Wait,
know,
well,
if-
technically you already
if-
opened the box, so it's not new in
Right?
box.
I have
Well,
all my,
this new in bottle.
I haven't
New
even
bottle,
twisted
yeah,
it.
new
bottle.
Yeah, how's
if
the
you-
resale
if
value
you
on that?
twist it open, it makes this little sound.
The second that happens,
Make a
there's no
little
resale.
pop-up.
Yeah.
I know. And there's like a little like rubber lining in the end so that it like doesn't let it like spill out like so quickly, right? Like it's so
Mm.
smart. Anyways, oh
What's that?
yeah, what is this? Okay. One last thing. I mean, clearly, I really don't buy so many things. So I went to the stationery show in Toronto a few weekends ago and found so many amazing local artists. Like
Oh, stickers.
I'm always like amazed by people who create. Like Etsy. When we talk about Etsy, all
Yeah,
the
no.
fun things you can buy. You're like, why didn't I think of that? So cute. Let me buy it, right? So there is one stationery owner. She's an artist. Her I guess she goes by this named
Conoco.
Conoco. But she makes cute little stickers, and her whole appeal is called "You're
Don't show me
so."
stickers.
Yeah, so look at the sticker, so cute. I like
This is Halloween stuff.
Halloween
That's
stuff. I
cute.
do. I like Halloween morbid stuff. You know,
Oh, stay weird.
death stuff. Stay weird. And her whole thing is about you are so weird. And she was
It's
just
just stay
saying
weird,
like, you know, growing up, like this is like a when I
Oh,
so I
okay.
so the item that I wanted from her
Have
at
you
the
heard of Stay
actual
Weird?
show, she didn't have it in my size. And what I wanted from her at the stationery show was this it's a black sweater. I wear black a lot in my life, in my regular life. And the black sweater has an upside down smile face. And it just has in the
Oh,
back,
nice.
stay weird. And I
That's
mean,
good.
I feel like I really connect to her because I mean, we should all embrace our quirkiness, our strangeness.
You
just
mean having
so-
pens is weird? Is that a weird thing?
I don't know, but I think we should embrace our weird. But like, I got this mailed out to me because they didn't have the sizing there. I got a 15% discount online. Yes, check out Kaneko on Instagram. She is a Canadian, Toronto-based designer. But I really like the fact that it's so simple. It has an upside down face because who knows if you're happy or sad or not, right?
Yeah.
And again, her message of stay weird because we're all so different and diverse. I love it. And yeah, so I got my sizing there. I got my creepy stickers, well, cute little creepy stickers. And her little story just says, you know, when she was young, people just made fun of her because she was so different. And now that she's grown, she is embracing all aspects of her because this is what makes her her. So stay weird, everybody. From Monaco.
Tyler,
Okay.
what do you got?
I'm going to put my toys away now.
I guess, I mean, I'll show off just everything that's like cool around me, I guess, that like kind of like I change up. The thing is, like lately, since I'm always in front of this backdrop, you know, I've been trying to like every couple of videos, like just put something new on there and like see who kind of points it out first, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess well, first off, I guess what I'm working on now, I mean, if we're talking about, I'm building the, where's the box at then? But this is the new,
the Interceptor.
Yeah. Nice. Right here. No, my armpit was just in the back. But no, we have the Fang Fighter. I'm building this right now.
Cool.
So this is the next build.
This is
and
nice.
then
How do you like it?
Well, I guess this is actually kind of it's ironic that this is down here next to me now because usually this has always been up in my actual bedroom. You know, I'm in my basement for the Lego room.
Oh, the UCS.
Yeah, so I finally brought this back downstairs. And the thing is, I mean, I built this back in I built this back in 2015 when it happened. So it is kind of like nostalgic. Like I was a part of like the olden era, the old era of Lego, the community. Is when I built this. So this is down here now.
Do you have that
I
here?
kind of kicked myself not buying that. I'm like,
that thing I got a sealed one behind me.
So
Critic
seller.
And then I mean, technically,
Tyler's quick with that. Whenever Tyler hears, "Oh, I don't have that,"
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this is actually, this is just a regular Anakin alarm clock. But the thing with this, so I got these 3D printed lightsabers. That's just 3D
That's
printed.
cool.
I bought these lightsabers like a year ago. All right, and now I don't know if you can tell too. I'll bring it out. So it works perfectly with the Anakin. So I had a blue one.
Yeah.
Okay, so it fits perfectly, and that was like unplanned. And then also right here, I've got the
Darth.
Yeah, I mean, what are the odds after a year of having these that they work?
Yeah, that it fits.
Now? Yeah,
nice.
So that's kind of, I guess, I should have became more prepared, but I really don't, because I'm saving a lot of my stuff that like I get in packages for like a haul video, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a battle droid too. Is that?
Are we just shopping from his shelves right now?
Well, see, I guess. Well, actually, so look, it's funny that you point out both these because I've had these in my backdrop here for probably like a year and a half, and I'm gonna always leave them here because the amount of comments I get on like videos asking where did I get those, it's like 100 a week, and like we all like comments help, the algorithm, they help the videos. So I'm never gonna move those because believe me, I want every person on the planet to ask me where these.
That's
are
not
from.
a clock. Is that?
No, that's 3D printed too. So the same person got these lightsabers from.
I think it was like everything that corner too. Is like the droid, the tiles, and the waterfall.
Yeah,
the waterfall.
Yeah, even in the live streams, they're like, "Oh yeah, is that the live?" Waterfall.
And then also these two, I guess. Yeah. Did you guys even know? Do you guys have anything? I think there's. Is there not one for the?
Oh no, not those.
You guys have the. Do you guys have the ones for what's the sports team?
Oh, Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, don't you guys have?
No.
Or I mean, don't they make them? I was asking if you guys had them.
I've never seen that.
Where did you get this? Like Walmart?
No. These are given out of the parks. The actual, if you go to the game, they're like, the first 2,000 people in the stadium.
We don't go to a lot of Blue Jay games.
We just watch on TV.
So maybe if there's like on what's that?
But why would they connect with Lego?
eBay.
Like this is
Maybe
my
it's
thing.
eBay.
Like sometimes you'll go to a game and they'll have like shirts day or something, or throw those towels at you.
Well, so they do Funko Pops too. I mean, there's some Funko Pops as well. Like there's a couple. Again, I forget exactly what stadium it was, but I mean it was baseball. I forgot what team it was.
But are they giving it to every single game, or like there's a certain?
Well, no, yeah, it would just be
game?
like, I mean, you walk into the Friday game and again it'll be like the first.
It's like random.
Random.
It's like the first
But
like 50.
that's cool.
People. Like,
Yeah,
they only give
yeah,
out
yeah.
like 50 of them, and those Funko
Yeah.
Pops are worth like $1,000 now.
Yeah. Oh
So,
wow.
That's those. Other than that, I mean, yeah. It's just,
So how long ago did you? How long
That's
ago did you
cool.
get the Red Sox ones?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay.
But
And you
I
went to
didn't get them
Fenway
at the
Park.
stadium though. I did not get them at the
Oh,
stadium. I bought them.
okay.
But is that
Okay.
is their shirt like a print or is it sticker?
They're printed, and they're the only
They're
exclusive
printed.
parts
That's
out of those.
cool.
Yeah.
See, again, the power of packaging. I've never seen that packaging of that Lego, and I'm like, I'm so interested. I'm like, wow, what is that? Where do I get it?
You thought it
But
was like
also,
a
I mean, I guess
flashlight.
Yeah,
speaking
I
of
thought it was a
packaging,
plastic.
look at how these brickheads are packaged.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Is that from Japan?
Is that
No,
a
No,
zombie?
these
Oh
are.
no, that's
this is
Arabush,
yeah,
or-
this is Star Wars language.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess
They look
that's-
like they're. What's that juice that we used to drink when we were little? Like high C. You know, it's like in a
Oh,
triangle thing, and then you
Capri
put the
Sun.
Yeah, Capri Sun.
It looks like that. Wait, so that's Padme. Who's the other one?
Anakin.
Anakin.
Episode 2 Anakin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
Nice.
funny that
They
you
have, like,
brought,
Jar
you
Jar
like
Binks,
packaging and
right?
everything. These are right next to him. I'm like, I gotta show these off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Other than that, I mean, that's basically what I'm working on. I mean, again, it
Cool.
sucks because honestly, if this was like, it's ironic. I plan on filming that haul video probably like tomorrow or the next day, or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if it was all open. But I guess I'll tease it here. I mean, I've got a couple sealed sets in those packages. I've got the. I'm a big Anakin fan. I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a lot of Anakin stuff. He's my number one favorite character. Also a big Padme fan, which I guess I'll show you guys this too.
Oh,
dude.
cool.
Oh, I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, how did you get the other? Are those like custom,
So
like the
Bottom.
non-licensed Lego ones?
yeah, so this is official Lego, or I mean Lego product. Like
That's
Lego actually
awesome.
put them out. These are all printed on Lego,
Wow.
but they're just all from custom companies
Okay.
Oh, that's
on
cool.
the bottom.
Well, let me tell you, when the first 3 movies came out, and you know how she's in those beautiful, amazing costumes.
Yeah.
I have all those dolls,
The Barbie dolls.
the Barbie
Really?
dolls,
Yeah.
and
Of actual
And-
Padme.
yes, of the
Well,
actual.
you have like
Padme.
the one in the black dress,
the red, the scarlet dress with a
Yeah,
thing. Like I think I have
Scarlet.
4 of them, and I was so excited when they got released because I was just so amazed by how that looked. But every time we go to, and it's like what over 20 years.
We'll go to
now,
Fan
right?
Expo, which is
It's
like
not
a
really
Comic Con.
priced any more than
They'll
what
have
it was.
They'll have it like at those booths, like people just
Yeah.
selling
Yes,
old toys.
and still mint and box and stuff. So I mean, I
it hasn't gone up in value.
It
as much.
hasn't.
Do
which
you
is
have
interesting.
them like handy? Like, are you able to?
It's in my garage.
It's in the
Oh,
garage.
damn.
If you think the Lego has a lot of stuff here,
But do you know what we're
the
talking
garage
about?
is-
It's like this big.
yeah, they're like
It's like
Barbies.
12 inches tall.
Yes,
12
yes,
inches tall.
12 inches tall. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I think they're
Yeah.
by Hasbro.
And you bought it what, like a Walmart or
Yeah, Walmart. Like
Yeah.
back
again,
in the day.
yeah.
But this was like 1999.
yeah, when the movies came out.
Yeah.
Like I even remember like the first movie with Anakin as a little boy.
Yeah.
And they were featured with the whole cast. It was either Vogue magazine or whatever.
Okay.
I remember like just loving the cover, and I was buying like five copies of that magazine because I just thought it was so good, and they had like an amazing spread inside. I think like their photographer was Annie Leibovitz, who's celebrity photographer. But I loved like the first 3 movies, and when I do look back at when they are criticizing Hayden Christensen for his acting, I do cringe for him.
Well, I was going to ask all 3 of you guys. I mean, what were your guys' initial? I mean, I don't know if you saw them in theaters too back when they first came out. The
Yeah, we
prequels?
did.
All 3 of you guys
Yeah, we
did.
did.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, so since you guys have more of like, I was so young. I mean, I didn't even see them in theater, but like, truthfully, what was your guys' reaction walking out of like the movie? Like, just kind of a brief summary. Like, you guys hate them. You guys were kind of.
I remember driving home.
Yeah.
And we both loved
Yeah.
all 3 movies driving home. And then we hear people hating
we
them
hear the
afterwards. We're
backlash.
like,
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
why? Right?
we
Like,
liked it.
like we were entertained.
I
And,
was
you know,
entertained. Even like you said, the sequels. You didn't like the sequels.
Yeah.
After watching it driving home, I was entertained watching the
Right.
sequels. And then Harold's like, "Oh, it sucked."
I walked out the
this, and
first
that."
10 minutes of Last Jedi.
Really?
Really?
We were entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I don't fall asleep in the movie theater,
And ironically, he
And I
falls
do-
asleep
I
at
do
the
a lot.
fighting scenes.
I
Like,
always fall asleep.
Lord of the Rings fighting
no.
scenes.
So
Rogue
if
One.
I-
He's out.
if
And I'm
I-
like,
if I don't fall asleep, that means I'm engaged and
exactly.
I'm into it.
And so part of the movie is like we're not like movie critics or anything, but like if you entertain me, either
if I'm entertained
by the scene, like again, like the Queen Amidala dolls, I just loved it because of the fashion design, you know, associated with it. Like I was just amazed by someone.
But a lot of people are like criticizing the sequels because of the lore and the story, how it all interconnects.
Right. And so
I was just into the movie.
Yeah,
and
like
I'm
we
just
didn't
like
have
this
that
happening
to keep us biased, right?
Yeah.
We were just like amazed by the cinematography. I mean,
so I like it because of that.
Even when people thought like Jar Jar Binks was like, you know, silly, we're like, but how do you make him? Like if you really think about like the art of creating any movie, like it's such a huge undertaking, right? And so many different.
But Anakin was a little monotone voice when he was in there.
I know.
But I was still into it. I still like
Actually, they had like a lot of like new, you know, like what's it called? They had like a lot of I guess like Star Wars comebacks, like 20-year anniversary or stuff like that. And Hayden Christensen would be in the
but then I was like,
people are telling him, "We love you so much," and he's like crying.
Jake Lloyd kind of had a monotone voice too, so maybe he was just trying to do a Jake Lloyd impersonation.
I've always understood in the fact of like, you know, I don't know, again, who knows if it was purposely or just exact, you know, that's just how Hayden acts. But I've always seen it as the fact, I mean, he was a slave kid for, you know, his first 10 years that never had public interaction, really, never went off of where he was at, like, you know, where Watto was, like on Tatooine. And I've always thought about it, like, you got to look at it from that perception of like, is genuinely a slave kid that just never had interactions with anyone. So it's like, I've always just, you know, I've always thought Hayden did that perfectly of just like, you know, diving into the dark side of, you know, of course he knows he's going to end up being Vader. And like, he's always had that dark side in him, you know, again, just due to his past and everything and due to losing his mom. And I genuinely do like, I mean, and I'm not one of those where, you know, I'm not just going to like say, oh, Anakin's better than Luke, just maybe a little bit, because I mean, I grew up with the prequels, but I still love Luke as well. You know, I love all the Skywalker. I mean, I love, you know, Padme, Luke, Anakin. Like it's just the entire, and even Leia. You know, it just all makes sense at the end of it. And I've never seen the reason why people, you know, go to hate Anakin out of all. You know, I just don't see it. I think it all plays into the story perfectly. And I think I think Hayden, because I mean, if you got too big of an actor in there, I mean, if you got like a Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's too sophisticated for that, right? They can't.
I think he would have probably
breakthrough role, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was that?
That was his breakthrough role, right? For episode 2. That's a lot of shoes to fill.
For Hayden, So, but if it was like Leo or, you know, even like Heath Ledger, you know, back then, I feel like Heath Ledger probably could have like played, you know, in the early 2000s, like Anakin. But I just feel like those would have been too overabundant in the fact that it's like too Hollywood, you know, where it's just like I don't know. I think Hayden, you know, Hayden's my second favorite actor. And I'm sure. I mean, Anakin plays into that, but
well, aside from Harrison Ford, I think a lot of them. Well, I guess Billy D. Williams was kind of famous too, but a lot of the main characters were unknown actors.
But Leia was daughter of Debbie Reynolds, right?
I mean,
that's true. What's her name?
But was she in a lot of movies before Star Wars?
But I don't know.
Before 1977.
I don't know actually.
Yeah. But like, I always hear like the biggest Star Wars fans are the biggest haters of Star Wars. That's what I was.
Yes, I go on rants about the sequels. I mean,
where it's like every like the normies, the
OT
are, like don't mind it. They like it, but big Star Wars fans will hate Star Wars movies.
Well, I guess like not, you know, it's really difficult to translate book into movie, right? Similarly, anything comic.
But was it a book or just a screenplay?
It was a book. Wasn't it a book or it was a?
I think it was
Star Wars.
I thought
Star Wars was
he
wrote it. Is this?
Yeah, he wrote it.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
it wasn't based. I don't think it was based on.
It definitely wasn't a book. No, I mean,
but I think it then evolved into so many stories.
Like there was like the
right?
extended universe.
Whatever extended universe books that people were reading, and then they don't see that translated into canon into the screen. Then there's a cause for criticism.
The reason why like the sequels get a lot of hate is because we have a set lore, set background.
See,
but
here we go.
Directors took their creative liberties to do whatever they want.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is it. Like, I'm a huge Darth Vader fan. Like, I embrace the villain.
Favorite. Her favorite.
That's my absolute villain, right? Like, people aren't born evil. Like, something has to switch. And if anything, there was like a decisive moment in in his arc, like as any
So you and
character.
Tyler
like,
should like Anakin,
right?
Darth Vader. You guys are
over dark black coffee.
kindred
Yeah.
spirits.
You know what's funny? It's like Harry loves Darth Vader.
Richie.
Yeah.
I had no influence on that. Like we just watched the movie. He was like, "Oh, who's that?" It's like that's Darth Vader. So he goes like,
Yeah.
He's trying to.
Oh my god.
We have
Force
so
choke
many
you?
Darth Vader paraphernalias upstairs, like tiny
Really?
little
That's awesome.
keychains. I have even like a Pottery Barn wind-up toy. Like I have blankets of Darth Vader, like baby blankets of Darth Vader and stuff like that. I love him. Tomorrow, actually, I'm taking Hayden.
Oh yeah.
Our youngest is like the biggest Star Wars fan among our kids.
Oh,
I'm taking him to the
What's
Toronto
that?
Symphony Orchestra, and they're playing Return of the Jedi as the orchestra plays
Oh,
the
sick.
background music.
I always wanna
So
watch
you know, it's a.
Also, you're gonna watch the actual movie.
Yeah, the movie's there, but the orchestra's gonna play all of the background music.
Oh.
So the whole.
I thought it was just you're just watching an orchestra play music.
Yeah.
No,
I
the
didn't-
movie plays.
I didn't.
The whole
Okay.
the whole dialogue plays
Yeah,
out
that's
like
cool.
full on movie, and then it's live music.
But you're
in
gonna
the
see it
background.
on the screen
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do that, and then we're gonna have dinner. We're gonna have a
Interesting.
chocolate cake dinner because that's what Darth Vader would eat.
Oh.
Darth
What are we?
Vader.
What are we showing?
I was
here?
like, if you're
Woo!
such a big Darth Vader fan, do you have a Chrome Vader?
Wow.
Do we have a
don't.
Chrome Vader?
We don't have.
Why
that.
don't we have a Chrome Vader?
That's like super.
How much are you
expensive.
giving that for?
No,
That's like.
I will trade you some
think that's-
bottles of
That's
things.
like one of the most expensive minifigures.
Wow.
And then, yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, I was actually lucky enough to actually pull this out of a box back in.
Yeah.
Oh, so
2009.
you got it like live.
Wow.
Yeah, no, literally, I
Wow.
was I was down in Georgia at my cousin's house. I mean, my family's all
Wait, tell Maria how this promotion worked.
okay.
I
So
don't think she
back in
knows.
so they did it a couple times back in the late 2000s, but this one in particular, for the 2009 Star Wars sets. You know, there's 7 or
Yeah.
8 sets, whatever, that come out that year. I still honestly, I mean, I can't I mean, I guess we could fact check it, but I think I want to say it's only 5,000 of these were put in. Maybe it was 10,000.
Random boxes.
Yeah, so out of all the sets that year, you know, Star Wars.
It's like Mr. Gold.
Really?
It's like Mr.
Yeah,
Gold.
these came in a poly bag. So they would put the
Yeah.
poly bag in a random box. And one thing like with like the battle
Wow.
packs, actually, I don't know if any of you guys saw it. You know, I actually did buy. So I guess I'll follow up the story. So back in 2009, that's how it happened. I pulled this out. My cousin got me the set actually. You know, it's a little. I was down there at her house.
Do you remember what
Got
set
me
it
a
was?
$10 battle pack. I pulled this out.
Oh, it was a battle pack.
Yeah, it was an
Mhm.
Assassin Droid battle pack. Yeah, for $10. So
So she bought this $10, but it had like a whatever, however.
at
much
the
that
time, it
cost
was worth
in
nothing.
it.
You know what I mean? At the time, it was
Yeah,
whatever, you know, maybe,
yeah,
maybe
that's
50
true.
bucks. But like now, if I would have kept it in the poly bag, it's worth like $500. But
Dang.
open, it's like $250. So fast forward to
Yeah.
you know, December of this year or of last year. I mean, so what I did was I found a seller in Singapore that had a bunch of the Assassin Droid battle packs still
Okay.
sealed.
Oh
And
wow.
the thing is too, so they came in a case of 8, you know, like the factory case, you know, that
Yeah.
like you would ship out to the store. And I figured at that point, I'm like, and they were super cheap. They were like $20 each, like sealed. And I'm like, you know, that's already way under value anyway. But I bought them on the fact of I was going to do a live stream trying to open them up and hunt for another one. You know, and see if I can get lucky.
Yeah.
So they shipped it, you know, came in the case and everything. Of course, you know, spoiler alert, I did not get one out of the 8. But
Okay.
I was trying to test my luck, you know, 12 years later and try to
Wow.
Wait,
Get
so
another
was
one.
it only the battle packs, or was it any of the?
it was any of the
7
sets, even the bigger ones.
Wow.
But I
Okay.
forgot. But on the battle packs, though, what people were doing back in the day, and there's even a couple videos still out there, is you could take a scale into like your local Walmart.
Oh.
And weigh battle packs, you know, you could do it probably with any
Wow.
of them, but you know, battle packs
Yeah.
are nice and easy.
We're
You know,
not
set it on
smart.
the scale,
Yeah.
and if it's like, you know, 0.4
Yes.
grams more,
Something's
Yeah.
in
more
there.
than
Oh my
likely
god.
this in there.
It's
Yeah.
like having a metal
That's
detector.
crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is
Yeah.
nuts.
2009.
Yeah,
Wow.
there was
Interesting.
YouTube videos of it back in the day. Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
Huh.
What year was this?
2009.
2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
I was not in the know about this.
Yeah, we only got.
I was in
well,
Star Wars action figures then. Thinking
Oh,
about it.
really? Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you
Harold,
do
what'd
any,
you-
I mean, I see. I mean, do you only do? That's all anime stuff behind you, right?
Yeah, that's all anime. Like I do. Like before I got into the
oh,
Lego
you got
hobby.
some
Yeah.
Star Wars in there.
Yeah,
Star
I
Wars.
got-
Were those Royal
Samurai-
Guards? I see.
Samurais.
So these are like all the Tamashii Nations movie realization figures.
Oh, dude, the ones that are like Barnes and Nobles, right?
Yeah, they're at Barnes and Noble.
I've seen those before. Yeah.
Amazon. I mean, Amazon back in the day, they had these guys on sale. Like I was picking them off for like 40. I think the cheapest one I got in there is $20.
Oh wow.
And now it skyrocketed, and now it's the Boba Fett because now it's about 394 right now.
Damn. Dang.
I'm
That's
missing
crazy.
one Mandalorian fig, and that's the prototype Boba Fett. And I still
the
kick
white-
myself.
Is that
when
the
I
white
say that.
white Boba Fett?
The
Yeah.
Grail is
But
still out
yeah, I
there.
did collect like a lot of Black Series figures back in the day. I still kind of do now, but I'm selling them off, and I don't care what people say about the sequels. The sequel figures do not sell.
I agree.
Even for free.
Not yet. Maybe in 10 years.
Even
when
for
Hayden,
free.
when Hayden's in his 20s.
Yeah.
Who knows? Wait, hold on.
Hayden, our youngest loves the sequels. That's his favorite.
I mean,
When
has
he
he
ranks
seen
them.
the other Star Wars movies?
Oh, he watches them all. He
Yeah.
can like verbatim, like
He watches them all, but he loves the last.
Harry
three
doesn't like the
most.
sequels. He was like, I was like, oh, you like BB-8? He was like, that's not R2. Even though I think Chopper's the better one, but yeah. So, non-Lego, even Maria was showing the small glass lake. So this is my cologne.
Oh. Yes,
I
Aqua
got
de
this.
Gio.
How does that smell?
Like Tristan
water.
has that.
It's
Oh,
nice.
was that?
Yeah.
Was that what
Anyways,
Tristan was wearing in his job interview?
This is a small bottle. It was kind of funny when you were showing your stuff. I was like, wow. These are actually like bigger, and it's kind of like a cloudier case.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it because like obviously they upgraded their marketing because like this is full wood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Full wood, and it's like
Packaging.
clear and it's smaller. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll buy it.
I didn't know you were a cologne guy.
Sort of. But it's funny because this is the same price as when I used to buy like the normal standard
Size?
size. So I don't know. I guess like the price
Everything's getting more. Yeah, for sure. Like that's like
Yeah.
all the inks too, right?
So
crazy.
yeah, Etsy. There's a seller named Just My Game, and he custom makes like all of the stuff, like 3D prints, paints it all. It's kind of niche. Like he has authentication cards with these things.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay.
these are collector items. These are like one of a kind. They're compatible with Lego, so I'll buy these things.
Oh, cute.
Wait, is that a? Oh, it's a
It's-
sword.
It's Animaniac. That's cute. I feel
Yeah,
like Tristan
so
would
this
make
is
that kind
like,
of weapon.
you know, he's
Yeah.
big into anime. He's actually Canadian.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's like a veteran of your military there. But yeah, like the quality
Is that Game of
of
Thrones?
this is crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, I'm a big castle guy too, so
Yeah.
So
I had
they're
to-
minifigure compatible.
Yeah, they're minifigure compatible too. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So
See,
he
I
also
feel
gives
like- Oh,
them the
that's-
stuff for free, so this is like one
That's
of his-
cool.
That is crazy.
Of course, I had to use the Disney CMOS that
I was gonna
Wait,
say.
so did you get multiples of each weapon?
or
Or just one of each?
4 things, and I've been a
It's super
frequent
expen-
flyer,
like, it's
so he's
expensive.
been like throwing like some stuff that I didn't buy like this. But they're
Oh.
cool. It's like something I could use. So here's
Yeah.
Baymax.
You're weaponizing your
Yeah, no.
Thanks,
And
man.
here's of course I had to
frozen sword.
You got a
I
lot of
see.
swords.
Frozen sword. Or
You got it. Do they make dark sabers?
he does actually. Yeah.
Oh, he does.
He does, yeah. They're actually really nice. I might pick that one up. And then I might ask him to make another one of these, but yeah, it's a tall
Oh,
one.
that's like elves. Is that like an
Oh,
elf?
cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use this for one of my cave trolls if I actually end up making one. Yeah.
But
So I
this
got
is,
my
like,
Force
tested.
Friday, or not Force Friday anymore, sorry. May the 4th, like Star Wars stuff. So I did
Oh,
okay.
or
Like it took
Death
so long
Star.
to deliver?
yeah, the Death Star 2.
Okay.
That's Star 2.
40th.
There's
That-
yours.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
And I didn't
There you
buy or I didn't build mine yet, Tyler, but yeah, I did pick
Oh,
up one of
sweet.
these.
What about your coin?
Oh yeah, where is your coin again?
Oh, my
Is that
Chuck E.
your coin?
Cheese coin? I don't know. I think it's in there. It's in there somewhere. And I did have to pick up one of these.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
did you
Fair.
like Andor?
Yeah, I like
Yes.
that one.
Yeah, I like
all of you
Andor.
guys
I
did.
loved Andor. Yes.
Yeah.
Maria doesn't really watch Star Wars, but
I really like Andor.
She loved Andor a
That
lot.
was like union stuff in the job.
Especially the prison
When they're in like
all
a
the prison
factory and like
scenes.
they couldn't
Yeah,
escape.
there's
All
some
the prison
stuff
scenes.
that I'm like, but I mean, overall, it's
Yeah.
better than some of the other stuff that's been out.
Well, see, apparently, I stopped right when it got good since I've only seen the first 5 episodes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
I know you didn't like it. I was like, well,
I mean, it's not even so much didn't like it. I just truthfully got really bored during it. But I think everyone can agree, man, those first couple episodes,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
when they had the back
Yes.
to back, because
Yeah,
you know they
it gets
released the
better.
first 3 episodes, you know, on one day, and you know usually I can bang out a Star Wars episode at 2 a.m. and 40 minutes and watch it and be excited.
Yeah.
But I mean, it took me the entire 7-day period to watch, you know,
To get
4
through
minutes
it.
The three.
here, 2
Yeah, yeah,
minutes
yeah.
here, 40
yeah.
seconds here, 12 seconds here.
yeah,
Yeah.
To
no,
finally get them done because I just couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
The
I think,
prison
like,
arc is probably the best.
yeah.
3
At Full of
episodes.
Brick, we
Mhm.
would talk about it, and we'd be like, ah.
Yeah, I know. The first
We'll get
episode.
better.
But then
was
when we
like,
got
where's
to
this
it, we're like,
going?
"Did you watch it?"
Like, oh my god!
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Maybe
kind of
give
like
it another
Rebels,
try.
right? The first
Yeah.
season, I was like, what is this, Aladdin for kids?
I know.
But then Rebels got really good after.
Yeah, Rebels got
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then one last thing. So I pre-ordered this like last year. Finally
Oh.
came to me.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
on.
so this is like Warhammer. This is the one that me and Chai kept talking about last week.
Did
Is that
you
a
get
big?
one too?
Oh, that's a big flag.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So remember,
That's it.
Tristan also likes anime, manga, stuff like that, right? So we always go to this anime store called Anime Extreme downtown Toronto. And we haven't been for maybe a couple of months. It's just in the north part of our Chinatown here in Toronto. And it was always in the basement, but like
Yeah.
chock full of like anime stuff. Like they were limiting the number of people who would go in. There's like cameras everywhere, but like the biggest collection of like anime in like Toronto region.
Yeah.
And so we go this like last weekend, and I usually park at the lot behind it. We go to that street, and the whole place looks like it's been bombed out. We're like, what the
What?
heck happened? Because they excavated the whole like unit, like
Yeah.
first 4 stores and like the lot. We're like, what the heck happened to Anime Extreme? And
Yeah.
Tristan was on the phone. He's like, no, it still says they're open. So we kept on driving around this because this is like what I'm familiar with, right? And it's like busy downtown. And then he's like, no, they're still here. He calls them. They're like, yep, no, we're open today. They were like bizarre. And so we just parked at like one of the side streets and tried to like walk. It's on the same strip, but they now have like a bigger store. It's like more like same, you know, like what's it called? Ground level. And like you walk in and it's like amazing. Like it's, I wanted to go take videos, but in the past they were always so strict about it. I wasn't sure what their, what's it called? Premise is now. Cause I wanted to like show, I'll try it again. But like Tristan was like, oh my God, I really need a job. I'm like, yeah, this was before he had a job. This is, and we're still at the point where he still hasn't made any money, right?
No.
But he has a desire now to go,
He's already
oh my
making-
God, I
making
need
plans.
a job. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, you're saving 70%, right? Like,
My turn.
oh yeah, I forgot about you.
So just like you guys,
What?
This is
There's a
what I
theme
built
here.
this
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I am so not
just
in
like you
theme.
guys. So we got the flat thing. I was thinking, oh, it's not swishable because you can't really hold the bottom, but you can kind of hold it from here to make it swishable.
Do you ever accidentally
Swish
hit those
yours.
spring-loaded shooters on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first
then I
time I
lose
picked
them.
it up was to show my dad, and I'm
Okay.
serious when I say it. I almost poked his eye out because I
Oh my
accidentally touched
God.
the- yeah, it was
Yeah, they're on the
bad.
bottom.
Oh,
here.
that's funny.
But it's cool. We got a new Mandalorian or what are they? I guess they are
No.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, a Mandalorian fleet commander that was in the show for 4 seconds.
But this is a new torso, right? We haven't gotten this torso yet.
Yeah, everything on that figure is new besides the hair
Okay.
Oh.
and the
Oh.
jetpack.
Even the
and the
face.
gun, I
huh?
Oh, cool.
And then Hayden was like, "Why does he have 2 Darth Sabers?"
That's what exactly I
I'm
was
like,
gonna ask. Why does he
He's
have
a dual
2?
wielder now.
Because
Roll's backwards.
it's not canon. What's backwards? What did I do
Yeah,
wrong?
one of the blades is backwards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow. Hmm.
So
Good
this
QA there.
Mandalorian, we've gotten it before, right? Because Hayden's like, "Can I have this one?" I think.
Technically, no, right? Because I mean,
Oh.
the helmet in that color is
Uh-oh.
new.
Yeah.
Because you
Um,
don't know
that
where your
too.
kid's gonna put that in, you know?
Oh, I forgot to put the antenna thing. This thing.
Oh, where is it?
I guess it's in the
Lost
box.
in the box.
This is a new astromech droid, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I collect astromech droids too. I have my astromech droid army.
Do you have the one from the Ahsoka Starfighter?
Let's see.
Like
When people ask this question, we go on a tour.
We're going into the room.
Oh, I've never even seen this. This is what? This is incredible.
This is the Star Wars. It used to be the laundry room, and now it's not just the laundry
Well, I
room.
realize you guys are on a pool table. Is that always on the table?
This is my Ewok village.
Dang.
And then I got, so this is my astromech droid army in here.
Oh.
So I don't know if you see.
I didn't even know that was the astromech
Ahsoka's.
droid.
No, I don't see your droid in there, sadly.
Yeah, so, but this one will add to it.
Yeah.
Where's Chopper at?
He's in the front.
Chopper's here.
Oh, dang.
There's actually 2 choppers. And then this is like my Jabba's palace scene. And then I got like Hoth and then Takadona.
No,
So-
Taco Donna, what's that doing there?
It's not canon. It's not canon, but it's cool. And then there's just a bunch of Star Wars.
I don't see any prequel setups. Where are the prequel
there you
setups
go.
at?
Right there.
Here, prequel.
Friendship.
Yeah,
Prequel.
but where's the Geonosis setup? Where's the
Uh-oh.
setup?
I have a Geonosis. I need to get my flashlight.
Uh-oh.
Nick, I'm
Let me
gonna
grab
grab
my
my
other-
other.
Just for Tyler.
Uh-oh. You're opening up a whole hour here.
I know.
I've never seen this room. I don't think. I mean, how long have you guys had all that stuff in that room?
This was
It's
actually
always-
my first Lego room.
Yes, it moved
Yeah,
out
but
here
then
into the
technically-
pool table.
Okay, then technically I've seen it. It just never looked like this, right?
The middle part is
So
newish, I
here's-
guess.
Geonosis. In here.
Okay. So
So I
a
have
little
some
bit of prequel
Geonosis.
love, I see.
Some prequel love. I got the Maleficent,
Ooh,
so that's
I'm jealous.
Oh,
of that.
wow.
that's prequel love.
Yeah.
You know what? I found that set for
I don't hate on the
$99 at Toys R Us when I first got in the hobby.
Here's another prequel.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like
nice.
that Padme.
I know.
Padme.
Yeah, I sold mine.
And this is your grill set.
Wow.
All these. How do you like it? If you were to rank it, like where do
It's
you
my
put it? Top
favorite.
five?
It's my favorite ECS set.
Real? Okay, so we share
Yeah.
that same
This would
opinion.
be
Okay.
my favorite. I don't have it in the lambda formation just because it takes up a lot of room.
I
But
mean, yeah, it looks beautiful though. I mean, you've had it, of course, at some point on the stand with the wings down, right? Like it looks beautiful when it's like that.
Did you have it flying, Nick?
yeah, it's-
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, we're still on here.
Is that
This is the-
Pokemon in the top left? Is that a Pikachu I saw?
Yeah,
oh
Is it
yeah,
all of
For
them?
builds.
Oh,
maybe.
sweet. Yeah, I've got the Piplup as well.
you got the
They are
Piplup?
so cute.
yeah. So these are the Pokemon.
I know.
Yeah, Charmander's
It's a, like
huge.
Mudkip, but it looks
Yeah,
like-
Charmander. Harold keeps making fun of Charmander.
He's like, how many Charmanders does it take to?
They didn't make Squirtle though, so I'm sad.
Was that
I know.
Spider-Man
Maybe?
1 too?
That might be.
Oh
I
yeah,
think so.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's pretty cool. This was my first Bricker builds, Spider-Man.
And we've decapitated him a couple of times.
Come
No,
on,
is it a pretty loose
because of
connection?
me.
That's why
will
we have to
snap
put this
off
rod.
If I don't have the pillars, if I try to move it, it snaps like
Oh, I see,
in
I
the
see.
middle.
And it's so hard to put together
Because
again.
you got to take it apart, and it's
and
hard
they're all
to take apart
flat bricks,
because
right?
It's all like plates.
Plates, yeah.
This is 10,000 pieces.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
But this is my
Dave,
first
I was like, I want to.
tie. This is my first tie interceptor. I looked. I don't have any tie interceptors, so it's cool.
Yeah, look. I mean, I've got the old one, but I mean, I still got it. I got it sealed though.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
So, a few weeks ago, when I opened up my train station, I got this Moana hair,
It's all like,
which was
I don't know, cooked,
wait,
burnt. Oh,
which was like
Did you tell
burnt
Leia?
and cooked.
yeah, in the Lego
And
box.
so I called Lego and they said they were gonna send me another one in like 10 to 14 days,
Right, Studios?
whatever.
But it took.
And then it came. It came today.
Oh wow!
Did
Okay,
you need
pretty
me to
quick
hold
then.
the camera?
Wow, live opening.
I know,
So-
live. But is it fresh hair? Oh, it is fresh hair.
Oh,
So
fresh hair.
And like
Awesome.
well molded. Look at that.
So
Excellent.
let's see.
Whoever was doing quality
what the
control for that
difference
first
is.
one. It looks like it would fit on a head.
Is that
A
like?
Lego minifigure head.
Is that rubber or
Yeah.
hard plastic?
It's like rubber.
The rubber one. Okay.
That's why it melted. So
Oh. Actually, the Moana, the Mulan.
You know the
hair-
mounted one? Can you actually mount it? It looks like it's like windswept.
no, it's
Because
like,
in its meltiness.
It's like a raisin. It's like
Oh.
totally.
Yeah, that does
Oh
look
yeah,
like a
it does
raisin.
look weird.
It doesn't. So I can finally get rid of this blue hair that I stuck on,
Oh, look at
Moana.
her.
Yeah,
She's
I kind of
little,
like it now.
I know.
and now
Boring
the-
Moana. All perfect now.
but now it's canon. Now it's
I
canon.
don't know. She was really defying
That's
Yeah.
Father's
early
Day
enough.
earlier. Yeah.
And then you guys
That's cool.
saw the new Ninjago market.
Oh yes.
So I don't know if you know, Tyler, but I've been making these
Micros.
micro. So this is the micro Ninjago city
Oh,
that I
sweet.
made, and then micro Ninjago docks,
Yeah.
and then
Awesome.
the gardens. So hopefully I can bring this to Chicago and it not breaking. I have to figure out how I'm gonna bring it.
Well, you're
But-
not flying.
On Monday,
Yeah, are you guys flying or driving?
Driving.
driving.
We're about 8 hours out. We've driven to Chicago many times before.
so on Monday I started building this, which is the micro market.
Yeah,
How do you like?
you're
Where do you
quick.
start? Like, so you have a pretty big personal part collection then?
All under the
All
pool
these-
table.
all
Yeah,
these
see that?
boxes.
Oh, that looks like a nice. How do you know? How do you
So
know what?
brown,
He's very organized.
black,
Really? That is there? Is it like
Nick
separated?
does
inside?
everything like Marie
everything
Kondo.
separated in.
Like organized,
individual-
labeled. Like he knows where
Every
things are.
piece is separated.
That's
into
crazy.
Individual.
That's.
bags.
I mean, that's more sorted than my Bricklink store.
So that's how I'm able to build so quickly, because I just
Yeah.
if I need a piece,
He knows where they are.
I just grab it. And so we have like the bridge here. We have the
Cable
the
car.
cable cart.
Yeah.
And then these are like the little buildings that are in the,
Speckled
set.
throughout. Yeah.
but it's mostly like the just getting the colors right.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's
then
incredible. And the fact you can do so
Yeah.
quick too. I mean, that's under a week. That's like 3 days.
this was 3 days. I finished on Wednesday, and I started on Monday.
That is because I mean I think I used to build some mocks too. Of course, I mean you guys probably remember I used to.
Yeah.
But now I don't have. I don't know. I lost my touch, I guess. But I would. That's some serious motivation to see that you can knock out.
Well,
an
he was
accurate little
super
build like that.
excited. Like usually Nick has all the videos pretty much like, I don't know, like edited and done, ready to have a video every day. But when something like this shows up, he's like, oh, I don't have time for other things. I just have to make this, right?
I have
So
to do this.
he's intense like that.
So this is how it looks all together.
Yeah,
That
we
is
probably
very
need a lot
cool.
of like packing popcorn.
When you connect it all.
Packing popcorn should help, right?
So it all matches.
I think you need more than that.
I need to buy more ink so we can get more packing popcorn, right?
So hopefully I can bring that to Chicago and it not breaking so much.
Yeah.
I'm
That
just
was
trying to scan that room to see if there's anything else that sticks out. How much crazy stuff is.
There's the Ninjago section here. There's architecture up here.
I love when shelving is like that close to the ceiling. It makes for great space. I'm envious of that shelving up there.
IKEA.
The hang stuff from the ceiling.
There's
No,
some
I don't.
Batman
I
right there.
Your guys'
know-
basement is finished though, right? That's a
Yeah.
that's a-
Well,
see,
this part
mine's
is.
not. Yeah, mine has
Yeah.
wood rafters. I've got 50 pipes above me, so I can't
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
There's like L1 F3.
Oh,
bricks.
there we go. Yeah, so I'm not
What?
gonna lie. At Brick World, I mean, again, I will definitely. By then, I'm gonna have my new like my profile picture
sick.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have those printed actually. So I'll hook you up with one of the new ones.
Yeah.
Are you going too? No more.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have like 50 of them. So I
Cool.
mean,
Oh, awesome.
as long
I
as you
need
don't
to
catch
find,
me like
I have a
Sunday
bag over
night,
there
I'll
with
have
your
them.
old one.
Sweet, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I don't have them in person, sadly. Right? They're still. They're gonna come in probably like. I mean, I'm hoping by Brick World. I mean, I was promised like first week of June, but if anything, like last year, I ordered a LifeBricks baseball jersey, like custom made.
You did that already.
And it literally came in the day after Brick World happened when I was hoping it would come in. So I could wear it at Brick World.
I did that already. And now.
Oh, is it that time?
I'm prompting you.
I'm slow.
A little bit.
It's time for news you can use.
You're used to the music.
I think in our meeting we're gonna change this song.
What?
But you know, it has a good drop.
Yeah.
Maybe 2023.
What the?
Or it is 2023.
Maybe like after the season of spring.
Like midway season, like a.
Yeah, midway season. Like you know how like 90210 had like a summer set.
Sorry, Ty. We need a meeting. Birthday cake.
What birthday cake? So we're here with the Alan, the Brick fan.
Oh, I'm not ready yet.
What?
Because there's so many things I have to
But
do.
why wasn't this like ready already?
All right.
You just
Oh,
show
I don't
up,
have
like,
my burp, burp, burp.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Burp, burp, burp. Oh, even Harold already did the news that you can use.
I'm into
Yeah,
it.
of course.
All right, so what do we have here?
I'm awake.
Oh, so this is retiring. Super
Oh.
Mario retiring in 2024. Well,
Oh,
question
wow.
mark. Question mark. So we're not sure.
Why? Weren't they just releasing a bunch of like new little game bits?
Wait, it says here? Starter courses were supposed to be produced until 2026.
But it looks like now it is 2 years less.
I guess it's not selling.
Huh.
It's not selling.
Did they say like these were overproduced? That's why.
This I don't know.
But it was
There's no
funny because
reason-
Barnes and Noble
says-
had them for 50% off, and they're still on shelf.
Yeah. So
and
yeah, it
Costco,
just says
too.
Lego Super
Yeah.
Mario sets don't do as Lego had expected them to do, and it's the sets are
Yeah.
always on constant sales in Amazon. So
Yeah, the Donkey Kongs are coming out. So
well, this is it, right? Like things are still. I'm sure they've already even like what's it called? Forward thought. What are all the sets coming up already?
You weren't into this theme, were you, Tyler?
No,
The
I mean not at
Mario-
all. I mean it just all the Lego technology things. Like that's one thing I've always said about Lego, and I mean I don't really know how they could really do it differently. I mean, sure. I mean, as much as like it's maybe not the truth as much anymore, but like yeah, sure. I mean, their target audience is children, but like
Yeah.
you're always trying to do something to keep up with technological stuff, apps and games and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I just don't know if that's the route that Lego needs to go.
take.
Like it hasn't
Yeah.
worked.
It
It's
should
been
still be a
5 tries,
building
They're trying to-
5 years. Like it's just not doing it.
They're trying to get with the times, but that's not really their toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, I feel like it's kind of like a double thing too, because I feel like the Lego group themselves, is so kind of like, a private company in the regards of like, they're not like running like a Twitter or anything like where it's like, it really is just like, super private. Then they have these, just kind of like, cookie cutter apps and stuff with like just no personality behind them, and they wonder why they don't work. So
Yeah.
I think if they would have done minifigures, I mean, I think it would have been.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
it's
Sonic.
a different story.
Like
Yeah, they wouldn't be retiring in 2024 if there were figures in them.
For sure.
Lego
Yeah, it's very
Taco
worthwhile.
Stand. So this is an exclusive gift in Mexico. I wonder how much this is in dollars.
What is
$3.99.
that, pesos?
$3.99.
4,000 pesos.
$3.99.
Oh, is that what it is? $3.99?
I don't know.
That's
But
cheap though.
Trista's gonna make some tacos soon, aren't we?
I guess
excited?
it's for the exclusive taco tile. If this is a tile or
How much
sticker.
is that? Let me see.
Maybe it's a tile.
It almost looks
This
like a
will be-
sticker.
It looks like it's like ice cream
Yeah,
more
it's
than like
like
tacos.
Yeah. It's not, it's just
Okay.
very simple looking.
Next.
Um
Ooh, Star Wars Emperor's Throne Room.
I haven't built this yet. Have you guys built
Review?
this?
I haven't bought it. My dad bought it for himself, but he hasn't.
So does your dad have his own like Lego?
This has
collection?
the new Luke hair.
It's the old.
Did you see my post that I said it looks like Shaggy's hair?
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
Yeah.
What about the Shaggy minifigure? Is it similar hair mold or is it different?
No, I mean that fig came out, 2014. It's a totally different mold. It's
Oh, okay.
similar, but no, that's a brand new hairpiece for 2023, right on the
Oh,
loop.
Do you
Okay.
think we
Yeah.
we could like swap this for the Shaggy Like
Maybe
put
the
this
Shaggy
on
is a bit
They
on
need
the
to bring back
Shaggy.
Scooby Doo. That and then
It'll
we'll
look
get
good.
it on
Yeah.
Scooby Doo. On Shaggy.
Scooby-Doo.
Ooh, look at the Darth.
Darth Vader. That's the same Darth Vader, right? Nothing's or is the face a little bit different?
Yeah,
I don't
new
even
head.
know. Yeah, new head printing.
Yeah.
And we got Palpatine. This is a cool looking set.
Yeah, it is. It came out during the May.
Yeah, it's
4th?
in one of the boxes. I still
One
haven't.
of the
I
boxes.
haven't built it yet. All right, what else?
Do you buy every do you buy
Not
everything
every.
on like opening day?
No.
And just like
Just the ones that I like.
Not every.
So
and he
the-
likes
She
a
likes
lot,
a lot.
unfortunately.
The
yeah.
ones that I liked were I like the brick those 4 or 5 brick heads.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The dioramas I got the Ferric set, the same one Harold got.
on May 1st or on May 4th promo.
Yeah. So
Oh, interesting.
With
What's
the
I
this?
have-
Dobby legs, right?
I have three of the golf balls.
Yoda fountain. What's
Oh,
with the
you
You
Yoda
had a
fountain?
post for this. What was I don't understand. Is there something
Well-
special about this set?
Well, no. So
Why?
yeah. So on the doesn't it look like that Yoda has like tan and like reddish brown or like nougat legs? Doesn't it look
Yeah.
like nougat or?
Oh yeah.
But
He's not
so
twinkling.
the actual physical product that they gave everyone, the employees, was the Dobby
Dobby
legs
legs.
on them. It's literally it's
Oh.
tan and light nougat on a Yoda.
Oh.
So it looks like Yoda has no skin on the bottom. He's
Yeah,
Oh.
he has like
Oh,
he has like yeah. So
that's the puppeteer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So look,
That's
I mean
weird.
that's the render versus the physical figure,
okay.
which is crazy.
Interesting.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. I like how they
So-
made the water come down with that look of
Oh, with
rod
the
and then like,
lightsaber
yeah,
with
yeah.
the
I like
cone.
that. That's a good
Yeah.
a good water look. Of
Yeah.
drips.
I think these are the instructions. So I think it's like common pieces.
Doable,
You
yeah.
can
Yeah, I
recreate
believe
it.
the only thing on there is they use the 3L bars. I think those are 3L. They don't look. I was hearing someone talk
these.
about it.
Okay.
It looks
Oh.
like a 4L, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a regular?
It does.
lightsaber?
It
Yeah,
does
it
look like a
does
regular
look
lightsaber.
Yeah, maybe I don't know because I heard someone talking about maybe the instruction says they're 3L and like the shorter
Oh.
ones are a little bit more expensive, but they look like normal ones to me on that picture.
Yeah.
Mm.
What sets have the shorter trans
The,
lightsabers?
the one I can definitely say is the trans red and the trans bright green. The trans bright green came on the Alien, the Series 7 Alien guy, where he had like a ray gun with a
Oh.
little laser.
Oh,
And
okay.
the red one came on like the all blacked out like cyborg alien dude from like series like 11 or 12.
Okay, so mostly for the collectible minifigures.
Yeah.
well, that's live again.
Yeah, this is live again
Oh.
until
So like the
May.
fifth time, isn't it? Like the
Yeah,
fifth
no.
time?
it's-
Wow.
They just
Until May 21.
they have too many of them, and nobody
You
was
get it with a
nobody was
purchase of
trying to get
180,
it.
but you still need to make a purchase of 180 to get it. Like,
Well, I think it's like 230 or
oh,
250 in Canada.
remember to use Rakuten. Oh my God, Rakuten had so many great deals
I
lately.
know, they
It was only in the
did.
U.S. though.
No,
the 15%
of the Lego, right? But like
Yeah.
other things here were like huge. Like I think maybe
Yeah.
that's why I went and shopped crazy.
I like
I was
how
checking.
they put the 20%.
There's
on the last day
20%.
of the 4th.
Yeah, for one day, right? Then it went back down to 15.
No
Yeah.
way.
Do you do Rakuten, Tyler?
Does he?
Yeah, so Scud City got me into it, and I
Yes.
use it for my own purchases too. But
yeah.
Yeah.
and then I promoted a little
makes
bit, and,
sense.
get the. But yeah, overall Rakuten, I'm a big advocate for.
Yeah,
it. It's
same.
done me well.
They're gonna pay out soon here. Anyways, May 16. Is that the next one?
Maybe,
So we're watching-
Yeah,
We're
Yeah.
watching this tomorrow. Have you guys watched Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons?
I actually liked it.
I've not. The new movie. I've not seen it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it tomorrow while these guys are doing
Yeah,
their
so
Star
me and
Wars
Hayden
thing.
have our Star Wars.
Oh,
and
nice.
Still in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
a little
Yeah.
theaters.
I never know what's on theaters right now, or just like regular Netflix, right?
Well, see,
Everything's-
So what are these?
Yeah, there's been a couple things. Like I missed 3 movies so far this year. They're smaller movies, but they're in theaters for like a week, and it's like I missed
Oh.
them. Like
and then
We
it's
watched
released-
Did you guys watch Guardians of the Galaxy? We watched it on Tuesday.
that was the first MCU movie that I've not watched opening weekend in like 5
Oh.
years. I just
How about you, Harold?
I
Did you
did.
watch it?
You-
Did you like
did see
it?
Yeah, my friends,
I liked it.
they were tearing up, and I'm like looking around. I'm like, what the heck?
Yes. Wow.
But
Are
it did
they-
hit. I was like, oh dang, okay, ooh.
See, I was asking.
But
It was
no,
good.
It was good.
I like it better than Ant-Man.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's not hard. not hard at all.
But yeah, I would give it a 9. I'd give it a strong 9.
Strong 9.
So these are
That's
some
cool.
photos. Oh, here the Rakuten offering
Ah.
15%. on Lego,
Yeah.
but this is only the US.
Are you sure?
I checked. It was only 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get something right now.
Goodness.
They put the decimal there.
Also, this is the set
1.5.
that I just did
Yeah,
my
that's cool.
mock on.
When is this released? June 1st?
June 1st.
Mm.
So this is supposed to be 2 32 by 32 base plates, which is the biggest so far. Because
Do you have even space for this? I'm getting nervous.
I'm gonna put it on the bottom.
He says
Right.
It fits
You know,
because
he's
I look
gonna make
the height will fit on the bottom,
Really?
and I just have to move some stuff around.
I'm
Well, see,
skeptical.
now is that a set you would buy day one?
He
Yeah,
does.
June 1st.
Yeah.
He
For
lines
sure.
up
Day
for
one
this.
purchase for
I would
me.
line up for this. I'm always
Tyler's shaking his head. I can feel it.
at June 1st. I mean day one Lego store.
It's the days he does not work out, and he works out every day.
You know what's
But then
funny?
some-
I haven't built any of these yet.
Really?
Oh, really? But you
I
have
have
them.
all of them still sealed.
They're
except
actually-
for
You don't have the?
docks.
Do you have the docks? I thought you
I don't
didn't have the docks.
So
They're
is the
actually
docks
so
the
pretty.
third one, right? It was the third
Yeah.
one.
Second.
The
Oh,
docs,
second, yeah.
Docks
oh,
was
the
second.
gardens was the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gardens
Gardens.
They're
is still
actually
out now, right?
Quite pretty.
It
This
is.
will be the fourth.
It is. So
Okay.
so the gardens and the city are just 132 by 32, and then the docks is a 32 and like a 16.
Mhm.
So this one is like the widest. So this will be the most like real estate. 32, like 232 32s.
I
But
know Ninjago
I just like
spent
how-
a lot of my money.
I just
Yeah.
like the whole cyberpunk feel, like with the different
Yes.
colors, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Something kind of futuristic, but not futuristic. as well.
Kai's. So we have more
Spinjitzu.
more
Oh,
spinner
wow.
things. How do
More
these things work?
gimmicks.
It's more, yeah.
But these are physical gimmicks.
And these are the
Yeah.
things that little kids gravitate
Yeah,
to, right?
the kids.
And when you're walking into any toy store,
When Tristan and Mason were little,
your parents see
they
that it's
like
only like
these.
$5, they're like, okay, fine, I'll get it for you. Like they just
even like
acquiesce.
remember the speedors for Chima?
Yep.
Yeah,
Tristan loved those, like pulling it and having like go.
we had a bunch of those.
I
Those
have a bunch
speeders.
of those still. I think that's like exclusive print for that, and I'm like, why Lego? Not to buy these.
Oh,
things.
these things, right? Exclusive. Yeah.
And then the new Ninjago figs, like, they're just so good.
Yeah,
Yeah, Harold, how do you like this wave? Because you're a big Ninjago guy.
Yeah, like, ever since they leaked out the new Ninjago
What's this
figs, I
bad
just
guy?
fell in love with it. Yeah,
Look at that.
Look
Look at the mask.
that's Chima, or that's supposed to be
Lord
like.
rock.
I think Jay was talking about it might be like a crossing the worlds
It looks like
Oh.
a wolf.
type thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it does look like a wolf. Yeah, you're right. I'm seeing that.
Yeah,
Lord Raz.
Raz.
yeah.
I think you have to like growl.
But
at
on
least.
the figure
but
doesn't do the
what?
character justice though. But the new
Look at this
villain,
mask.
oh my gosh, I had to army build that.
Is this like 4 eyes?
Yeah, I had to army
Oh.
build that. That's sick.
That's good armor here too.
Yeah. So I
Do
might.
you have any Ninjago at all, Tyler? Never got
Yeah,
into
so
that.
I mean, I'm a huge Ninjago dragon collector.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only the
All right.
dragons though. Like
All right.
I've done all the I don't have all the dragons, but like I'm trying to. But like I have
Okay.
maybe like 2/3 of them, like the old and the new.
Yeah.
So all right, so here's my avenues of Ninjago. I do dragons. I do the snake tribe sets, all the green serpentine stuff.
Okay.
I've got all
Okay.
that. I'm a huge snake guy too. And then any other like animal orientated one too. Like I did the cobra one, that cobra that stood up. I'm probably gonna do that dragon slayer like wolf guy as well. I'm just like for anything. That's one thing about me. I'm a huge animal guy. So I like the
Mm.
tigers, from the creator. I love the
Yeah.
the crocodile
Okay.
one. Anything to
Oh,
do-
the butthole tiger.
yeah, and also another one of my favorite sets of all time too, which this might be surprising. This is genuinely maybe like a top 25 all-time set for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would be the Chima woolly mammoth like AT-AT type thing.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, I
So,
remember that.
yeah, the one that looks literally like an AT-AT,
Yeah.
but it's just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
woolly mammoth from
Yeah.
Chima. I love that set. I love anything animal like oriented,
Nice.
Lego.
Look at this helmet. It kind of looks like
A rhino. Or
but like a
unicorn.
bug or something.
Yeah, it's like a
like a
samurai
scarab, like a
helmet.
beetle or something.
What's the
like
name
a
of him?
beetle. Yeah.
What's his name?
This is one set I won't
I'm-
buy, but that's an exclusive minifigure in that one. I think.
Imperium
Well,
Club.
it looks like he's got a cooking pan on his head.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Basin.
baking pan.
Yeah, for banana bread.
Yeah, they did take like because a lot of back in the day the Japanese
Oh, that's
like
cool.
sun hats.
This is like a transformer.
That looks like an Overwatch set to me.
Yeah, like an Overwatch.
Yes, yes.
It does look like Overwatch because of all the writing.
Rain, Raptor, and
Yeah.
Sora.
Yeah, I like this minifigure, the Rain.
What is
Well,
that little
did I
hear-
animal
is-
there on the ground? I think a gray. What is that? A gray.
What was that?
This thing.
Oh, this? I don't know. It's like a
Isn't like
Sorry.
isn't it a baby?
Baby
dragon?
Ryu.
yeah, it's probably a
Oh,
dragon.
it's a dragon.
Baby
I see the
Ryu?
wings. It looked like
Look,
a
And I
cat
guess,
ears.
would you guys know? I mean, is this the first or one of the first Ninjago sets to not include any of the main 5 ninjas?
Oh, probably.
Oh, I don't know.
See how?
Actually,
I mean,
yeah.
or I don't know. I mean, I don't want. I mean,
Secondary
is Rain?
characters, yeah.
I think so.
Is he a?
Yeah.
Is
It's
he a
like creating
regular?
more
I don't
characters,
know.
really.
What about that girl? Who's the girl? Nia?
Naya.
There-
Yeah.
There must be like
I-
there might
she
be like
exists?
just a Nia set. I don't know if she still exists. Maybe this is the replacement.
I think we just saw her. She's
Rain.
blue.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
I don't know the whole story about this. Like, I don't follow the lore.
This
from
is like
Ninjago, but-
kitty cat. It's like what's that cat?
one?
The Japanese cat thing.
Who's Japanese cat?
Neko.
No, I forgot.
That's a Japanese cat.
Yeah, it's Japanese cat.
The one that they have all the backpacks
Oh,
of it. Hello Kitty.
Pushin. Oh,
Hello Kitty. Is
I'm
what
thinking
it's-
Pushin. We're
Isn't Hello Kitty like more like old school?
That's not-
But that doesn't look like that guy.
Oh, here's a dragon for Tyler.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is
those
like
are-
Table
Game
box.
of Thrones.
That is.
Game of
I like
Thrones
the print
dragon.
on this thing. This is
That's
printed,
an
right?
incredible
Or-
dragon.
That is
That's
a
a
very nice
dragon.
dragon, actually.
Oh, and see what
There's
I
no
do too-
wings. Where are the
so-
wings?
Well, so I
Just
run
a
a brick
lizard
link,
dragon.
so I sell all the figures because I just want the dragon. So I make
Yeah.
most of my money back
Oh,
selling the
okay.
figures since I don't care about the figures, you know. So
Yeah.
You can sell me the villains.
Oh, there you go. You got a customer.
100%. I mean, and what's the
Right.
vehicle in there too? The other little build. I mean, I don't need that either. If that's the
Yeah.
villain build or whatever.
This is Wild Style's cousin, Wildfire.
Wildfire. She has like horns. Everybody has like horns. Either horns
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be,
interiorly
like,
on your frontal.
A pin for her hair? I don't know.
So you're gonna get this set, Tyler, for the
Yeah,
dragon?
That's a day one buy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, day
Pre-order.
one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, Harold?
A lot of these are going to be day one.
Day one is what? June? Is this a June 1st release?
Yeah. June 1.
Oh,
yeah.
don't tell me June 1st.
It's a Thursday. Yeah, June 1st. Why? Where are you?
Huh?
Where
No,
are you?
I'm here. But, I mean, I just made some Brick Mania.
This looks like
Mm.
an invisible head.
It does.
But
because
it's
of the
just like-
coloring.
It's
Yeah.
he's in there.
The blue,
Oh,
is that a blue
yeah.
tile
Oh, I
because of
thought-
the blue background?
I didn't even see the figure in there. I thought that little trans green thing was
Yeah,
the
same
eye.
here. Same here.
Yeah, his waist is a little skinny.
Yeah, there's no substance
Yeah.
there.
You know what?
And
I'm
then we
more
have-
impressed with the smaller mech than I am with the green one.
Who? Bumblebee? You like Bumblebee?
Yeah, Bumblebee. That one looks cool because it actually uses a dragon piece for the.
Look, it's sandals.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah.
I forgot the actual name of it, but they still use that today. They're
Which
actually really
one?
comfy, believe it or not.
Oh, the sandals? The
yeah.
brush.
No, it's wood. It's all wood.
Oh,
Oh,
Like
you also
wood.
get the
Oh, yeah,
same
yeah.
the same guy here.
I know. I can't remember the name for them. I know.
Yeah.
And you wear them with like socks, right?
Yeah, you were with socks.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that's pretty.
Dang, he has a Louis
Is this a-
Vuitton.
This is a
I know.
Technic. Oh yeah, these are
That's what
Technic.
it makes you think.
These are
of.
Technic
Yeah.
pieces.
I'm gonna get
And
that
it's
so
brown.
that I could use that.
Yeah, they're brown and gold.
Use
in
a
color.
sticker.
I don't know. If,
See, I don't know what's the interior horns here.
Yeah, like the
This-
bad guys.
Ooh.
this looks nice.
I was gonna say that does look nice. Temple of the Dragon Energy Course.
It's like a
Energy
ding dong
Course.
Ding
a ding dong tower. Who's this guy?
Down there, down there. He is.
Spirit of the temple.
Mm.
Oh, look at this. You got a white kind of mohawk.
That's a nice.
Yeah, I
figure.
don't know. Like the promotional pictures made her seem really cool, but then looking at the
Who,
figure,
her? Oh,
Mm.
here's Naya. Now in blue.
yeah.
How come she's taking Jay's colors?
I think no, she's water. Jay's lightning.
Oh,
Oh, it's like a
Yeah. I
different
wish
shade.
TJ was here. So I don't know.
It's a different shade.
that is nice though. It's like the,
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
But Jay is a
very-
darker blue, which
It's
I
a
don't
nice
think he's in this line,
fat-
is he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Jay set
There's something
or
steampunk about it.
figure,
Yeah, I like the
Oh.
tree. It's like a fattish tree.
like a bonsai tree. Cole looks cool.
Oh, it's
Oh.
a guy with a
His-
mustache.
Yeah,
It's
face
the
is
Wicked
something.
Witch from the West.
Yes, with a mustache.
That's his
Facial
brother.
hair. This is what happens.
Oh,
when you
another
have-
dragon.
This
You get
dragon's sick.
Is
Yeah.
that?
two dragons.
Oh, cool.
Now Tyler has to get 2 sets.
Yeah, so same thing here. I mean, I would probably just buy this set, build just the dragon, and then just like put on Instagram, like, look, I'm selling the rest of this set, all the figures in that mech for, you know, I don't know, $30 or $40.
So-
No.
Like, I
Are
would
all
just
your
do that.
dragons all your dragons built, or are they like just
So-
in bags?
I've got let's see, I've got I've got like 9 of them built. I know I've got 3 older ones that are used. I have to like clean up and just rebuild. And then I do have the 3-headed or 4-headed or whatever that
Oh
golden
yeah.
dragon. Yeah, I've got that one, you know, sealed that I still have to build. So
Oh, see.
yeah.
Oh, this has like all the fire.
That
Yeah,
truly
a
is
lot
an
of
amazing
bolts.
dragon.
Yeah, it is.
That
That looks.
Oh,
Is that
cool.
all
they did
molded
that
on the
incredible.
head, or is that
Yeah, that's all molded.
additions?
Wow.
That's cool.
I can't wait.
Because these
yeah.
these here are additions. So you could, this here.
I
might
think that
be-
Yeah,
one
it's a
piece
lightning
sticking
dragon.
out is probably a extra piece, maybe.
Yeah, you add on because it looks like
Yeah,
this.
maybe not. I don't.
That's a
I mean,
new
that does
mold,
look
too.
identical to one of those. Yeah.
It's hard to say. It looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
You get a Zane. Oh, here's a J. It's like a
Oh,
darker blue.
No, what do you know? Yeah, the new
Yeah,
like helmet.
Did he always have freckles?
Body pieces.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Did Jay always have freckles? I don't remember freckles on Jay.
Do I have a J on it?
There's a
gold
cooking pan.
baking pan.
Yeah.
Gold. It's like a bed
Copper
pan.
gold.
Yeah, unsee it now.
I think it's a bed pan.
That's funny.
Oh, we get another Destiny's Bounty.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
2017, so much better. I don't
I
don't
know.
What's
I
with
don't
the
like the
front?
sales. I don't like the sales. How it's on the top.
Do you have the 2017 one built somewhere in your base?
I have
Does he?
the one
Is this
from the
the 20
Ninjago movie.
no, I don't. I have this one.
Is that the
Let's
the
see.
2020 one? I think.
I think you have to tilt more to the left.
Is it to the right
exactly.
one?
It's hard to see. it's so far, right?
Is it where the Monkey Kid HQ boat is?
No,
Oh, so it's
No,
even more to the right.
it's even more to the right. Yeah,
I need to. Oh, actually, let me just do this.
I'm just gonna just
Oh, let me just do this.
really.
Can you see it now? You can see the sales.
Is it below the HQ?
Ah.
This one here.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was
this
looking.
set actually looks like a Monkey Kid set and this set combined.
Yeah, I'm seeing. So that's the 2021, right?
Okay, 2020.
I believe so, right? I'm not even. I think
Yeah,
it's 2020 or 2021.
it makes sense that it would be 2020 because
I mean,
I built
or
it.
or is it the
recently.
OG one? I mean, it's not the one from like 2012 or whatever, right?
No. Like I built it recently.
Okay,
Not
okay,
recently. Like
so-
I built it when I came back, kind of. And
okay, yeah.
I
so a
think I
couple-
saw
a
it
couple
at.
years ago.
It was on sale at Toys R Us.
It kind of looks like this.
What is that?
This is the Destiny's Bounty from I think like 2015.
Oh wow!
Really? That I've never seen
never
that, but that
seen
looks
that one.
incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
That so yeah, the sales on the new one kind of looks just because they're on the top.
Yeah,
and it's
it looks
brick
like
built,
a
too.
Monkey Kid set. Oh, that and
Well, no, those are
Yeah,
plastic. Never mind. Those are plastic.
yeah, they're plastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one. Are you getting this, Harold? Because you collect the Destiny Bounty
Yeah, I
shirt.
clicked the Destiny's Bounty, so yeah.
I didn't even see there's a little
Destiny's
dragon in there too.
Bounty.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
a-
think the dragon actually
It's that
fits in the
same.
The dragon?
Yeah, the little.
No.
little guy.
The actual there's an actual dragon built to the right.
yeah.
To the
He actually
I don't see it.
the blue dragons goes
There,
Yeah,
behind,
yeah.
behind the whole barge.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So technically.
Oh,
from
you have to
my
get this
position-
too, then.
Well,
Tyler
yeah,
has
I
to
mean,
Ruined.
on stuff like this, I'm not gonna get the whole set, but I'm gonna wait for someone on eBay to throw just that.
Oh,
dragon.
just to sell. Yeah, because most people like Harold will probably just want the bounty, and you're like,
Yeah.
the dragon.
No, the dragon fits inside the Destiny's Bounty.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Is there like a cage?
Yeah.
Oh, is there another picture? That's a cool shot of the
Hey,
dragon. It kind of looks like
Archie.
Falcor.
Falcor. What is the never ending story?
Again.
Oh, there's Wu. There's a dragon. Oh, another dragon.
What?
But it's not really.
Yeah, 4+ dragon.
It's a.
I'm
Look at the bad guy
that's
dragon.
not a day one buy, since that's probably like $80 for a 4+.
Yeah.
I know,
For
that's
sale.
crazy.
This doesn't count. Does this count? I don't think this counts as a. What you got this for?
It
As a
counts
dream?
for me.
It does count.
Yeah, I have the other 4+.
Oh,
dragon.
okay. Okay.
Jeez, Nick.
Nice.
4+.
I saw like
Kitty.
the disc tile shooters.
Here's the
are so
market.
bad.
So the market kind of comes apart this way.
Yeah.
Here's the garden, and then next to the market. So it's shorter, but it's just wider.
Yeah, I'm happy I never got into those because that's an expensive little, especially to go back and get them now.
It is.
That is a
Yeah.
The retired ones.
$3,000 venture that I'm not ready for.
Was it the first
Yeah.
one was like $1,000?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Is it
Or
now?
even, maybe even higher now, right?
Yeah.
Well, this one revealed probably.
Oh, so these are the 5
Finals.
sets, and I like this one, the castle one. This one here.
Yeah.
Would you guys get any of these 5 for the birthday
My
design?
dad,
Do you have any?
plans on getting the train station one, so if he gets that, I mean, I'll be able to look at it if I want to look at it, type thing.
I'm interested in this one too, the Parisian Street.
The
But I
snack
don't
shack
think there's a
is cool, though.
backing. I don't think there's a backing though. I think it might
Oh,
be
so
open. Like
opened up like dollhouse style.
yeah, like it looks like it's open like a
That's
dollhouse.
pretty.
But it looks nice.
Or it could just be a flat where you could just
It's
see
like a hotel.
the dialogues, and stories inside, right?
You can put
Do you like
that
this,
back-
Harold?
Does he? He
No.
loves it.
You
What?
don't like this?
I mean,
Surprised.
it's cool, but it's not something like I need to get this. Like, I'll probably just like make it myself.
No.
And then like my Black Falcons have
Oh.
black armor
Save it
on,
from the
so
bricks.
it wouldn't
Fine.
fit.
Here's a train station that Tyler's dad
Mm.
likes.
Heck
It's
yeah.
actually nice, you know? It reminds me of a greenhouse, though.
I wonder if it comes with the lighting, or is that just render
That's
light?
just the guy who makes lights for you. Like, what do they call
Yeah, I
it?
think just
The light.
surrender.
The light.
Snack Shack, let's go.
I think it's a cool little build, nice and cute. But I think wasting a spot on one of these, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's
this is a guap.
whichever one sells 2,000.
Wins.
I'm not sure how many have to sell 2,000.
Well, no, they're making all 5 of these. It's just the fact that if they don't get fully, I think it's
Oh.
5,000,
Yeah,
right?
right.
I mean, they put all 5 up. They put all 5 sets
Yeah.
up. But I guess technically, if one of them only has 1,000 people that pre-orders, I
Like
don't
it says
see they're
here,
making it.
the ones that get 3,000 pre-orders will be produced
And
Ah.
a maximum of 20,000 each.
for each set.
Okay.
Well, they're making
So if-
20,000 of each set now. I thought it was
Yeah.
like, I thought
Was
the
it
first
before?
waves were only 5.
A maximum. I guess it, yeah.
Well, if they're selling, I guess.
That makes sense. But obviously, what are your guys' thoughts on exclusiveness stuff? Like, I mean, are
I
you
love
guys?
exclusiveness stuff?
Maria loves exclusive. She loves things that are numbered.
I love things that
Okay,
are
okay.
rare.
Like, are you guys do you guys like? I guess say for like Lego's sake. I mean, do you guys follow the path of like every person on the planet should be able to get like every single Lego product ever?
No.
Or is
No.
it like, look, keep some stuff exclusive, like make people's collections unique, like
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like your Darth Vader, like your Chrome. Is that Chrome?
yeah,
Black
Chrome, yeah,
Darth,
yeah.
yeah, Darth Vader.
I
That's
think you gotta buy what you like.
I think like almost every
The
hobby
next
has
things.
something like that. Like I know Black Series has Comic-Con exclusives. Like for this, like the anime stuff, my Overlord's exclusive. Like they're not gonna make that anymore. That they're not gonna make anymore. So
yeah. But see, I feel like you hear a lot these days. It's like, I don't know if you guys keep up with it, but like they're putting like Captain Rex, in the UCS Venator,
yeah,
coming out, where it's like, to an extent, I get it, but it's also like, does every Lego fan like fundamentally deserve to get a Captain Rex for $10? Like, or like, do you kind of keep it up there with like, look, if you really want it, like, put out that money, get that set, if you really want it, compared to just, like get it handed for free kind of thing.
yeah.
I feel yeah.
Yeah, I like the exclusivity of the
But you
more
gotta
rare
get what you
minifigure.
like, right?
If you
Like just because like
if
I
you buy the
wouldn't
more
get something just
expensive
because
set.
it's exclusive, I still would have to like it.
Well, see, and I like
Inherent
it.
in
I mean,
the first
just like with that UCS Imperial Shuttle. I mean, that was a 5-6 year journey of getting it. Like, if I was just handed
exactly.
it, I mean, sure, like in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I was technically handed it. I mean, sure, if you want to get figurative, I guess, but like
Yes.
it was still a 5-6 year journey of like
Yes.
looking for that right deal,
Of course.
you know, not overpaying.
Ozzy.
You know, and that was the fun of it.
Harold, look, it's Ozzy.
Yeah, put that up. Like,
There's a name.
It's been a
There's a name
secret.
we haven't seen in a while. Oh, did you flash it? Hey,
geez.
Cobb.
Yeah, maybe Harold should be responsible for the flashing of names.
Oh, I haven't been seeing it because when I'm on this screen, I don't see it. So is this a vulture? Is this a brick build vulture?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, that don't look too good in my opinion.
I know it
It looks
doesn't.
like it looks like a mixel, you know?
No,
A
it doesn't
bad
look like a. It doesn't look like a. It's this gray piece here that kind of throws me off.
And the lack of like just no representation of eyes, like not even just
Plus-
a small little dot.
This vulture is as big as a minifigure.
Vultures are humongous.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess
they're
they are
huge.
they as big as.
Vultures are
Okay.
huge birds
Okay.
of prey.
I'll give
Like,
that to you.
I'd be terrified.
You
If
can
I...
watch National Geographic,
Yeah, scary.
I don't.
Animal Planet.
Here's
Oh, I thought we saw this.
oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm surprised-
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
like
that's
April 1st. I'm
ridiculous.
surprised that's there.
I was
That
surprised
came out like a
that's
month
out
ago,
yet.
didn't it?
how about this?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, what the heck?
What is this?
Spartan.
10,000
Oh, yeah.
supporters.
Spartan
Oh,
helmet.
Oh, Leonidas. That's so cool.
Who's Leonidas?
So
That is
he's
cool.
Achilles' best friend or
Yeah,
lover. I don't know,
1500?
depending on how you read the Greek mythology.
Or are they together?
Maybe Spartan War.
Burst.
This is like the whole, yes, the whole Trojan horse story, but you know.
This is a cool building technique for a mohawk. I like
Yeah,
that.
it really is. I would buy that if that came out. I love that. That's a really cool build, especially if they
Yes.
actually keep it in metallic gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
But
don't
knowing
use
Lego,
gold
I
build.
don't know.
It's designed to be the Corinthian. Move up.
That looks
Height.
cool, yeah.
The project is by Big Boy Locomotive.
That's like-
cool.
that's
that looks
good.
really nice.
This looks almost better than some of the helmets that we
Yeah,
got.
yeah, the little $80 bust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the back.
What are they using?
They're using
those
these like
two?
slope pieces.
Oh.
These are probably snots.
Yeah.
Oh, then
snots
those
here.
are the regular little teeth pieces, right?
Oh, yeah,
in the
teeth
middle up
pieces.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the teeth pieces.
It's just this piece. Like,
It was probably like on a hose.
True.
Oh yeah, what
is
is?
that unique? Like this arch?
Yeah, I don't know about. Oh, yeah, I don't
Like,
know
how
about
did
the
they make
arch.
that? And then it's like
Yeah, that's
attached
a
to the helmet. Like, I don't know. Is it or? It's interesting.
Oh, that's not a
It's-
tile. That's an arch piece. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
interesting.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know this
I'll
piece.
We don't
point
have
it
that
out.
anymore.
Tyler should know this piece because he's a brickling.
Well,
son.
yeah, it's one of those. It's like with the remember, like you know those the arches like with the curve on the top, but then you at the very tippy top you have it goes
A
one plate
plate.
down and then you have a stud. You know what piece I'm talking about?
I know the flat. I know something that looks like this, but it's flat across, but not curved downwards.
I'm trying to think of a set. I mean, I
can't
can't
think of
really
the
name
That's what
a set they come on, but yeah, I mean it's an existing part. It's just, I mean, not a metallic gold, that's for
Kind
sure.
of metallic.
That's beautiful
Yeah,
though.
it's
If they make
It's
that.
cool.
That's
I like it.
That is very nice.
I think we're
Yeah,
almost.
they should go-
I think the last one is the sold out Death Star. Once we hit that, then we're
Wow. Arcade.
arcade.
Cool.
It's okay.
Did you guys already go over like the city stuff and all? Was that last week?
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
that
week.
was last week. That was
Yeah.
a lot. That was a lot.
Our news that you could use last week was like an hour because it was
Oh,
like
like, what
friends
was
and
this?
city.
Yes.
I always like these brick build letters.
Yeah, letters.
I can never do them to justice, but like just off the
Maybe
top
it's
of my
all
head.
Practice. Yeah.
Oh, so these
But
are
I guess-
ideas sets?
Yeah, these are
This
idea
is another idea set.
Yeah, so this also got 10,000 supporters. This is cool. You got the
I would rather get the
space.
Spartan.
Yeah.
Looks like a battle
This-
droid. Roger.
Mhm.
It probably has an interior.
Yeah, most like I feel like we've seen an arcade like idea set.
I know.
Oh, here's the interior. Yeah. Motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Squish.
They just took like a motorcycle and have it in front of here to
Yeah.
like the simulate the.
Oh yeah, where the minifig can actually stand on
Yeah.
it and act like okay.
Yeah. I've never
Oh,
really
there's a photo booth
thought
too.
about doing that. Oh, here's your
There's Time
Right, I found it
Crisis.
again.
That's a
Yeah.
May the 5th,
and DDR.
May 7th.
May the 4th,
And
Discovery.
think-
Oh,
Oh,
there,
Yep.
there we go.
sold out.
There we go.
Hey, that was
All
pretty
right.
short.
Sold out, but everybody has their own set piece.
Yeah.
So Tyler, what are you up to this weekend?
So this weekend for me, really, I mean, my number one thing is just like kind of like doing like a reset weekend. You know, like I have to like just kind of like clean up this
Yeah.
area,
Mm.
like It's got like honestly, tomorrow's gonna be like a vacuum in the floor.
Oh, you're my
wiping down
kind of
the table
guy.
type day.
Look at you.
You've been raised well. Raised well.
How
Yeah, that-
often do you vacuum the floor there?
And tell me
Hey,
when you
look, I mean,
Swiffer.
I'll keep
Tell
it
me more.
transparent. I mean, I'm only vacuuming my floor that I need to. I'm not gonna willingly vacuum the whole house, but hey, I'll vacuum.
That
where I
sounds familiar with one of our boys washing dishes. They only wash their dish. They don't wash any other dishes.
I know.
For real,
Well, see,
dude.
and that's why I'm a big advocate of like paper plates
Hey,
and
a couple
plastic
of brick
utensils because I don't want to do my
Yeah.
cook dishes. I feel like, look, I mean, if I'm not putting 90% of the dishes in the dishwasher, don't make me do it every time. Type thing.
Yeah. But it's funny. I always tell my boys, like, I always try to make my boys do chores, right? I'm like, music to my ears, guys. Just turn on that vacuum cleaner. Like,
Hayden, our
Yeah.
9-year-old, vacuums all the time.
yeah. He's so
I
good.
always hear, and I'm
I'm
like, oh, I'm watching
I'm like,
television.
I
Why is he
hear you
vacuuming?
chat. If I'm hearing you chat and you can chat and vacuum at the same time, better. You start them young and younger, you know?
How about you, Harold? What are you up to this weekend?
I might go back to that toy shop in Virginia Beach.
Oh,
I like this
okay.
again. They have a
There's
huge
something-
Star Wars collection.
Are you looking
Not
for
really.
something in particular?
Not really. I'm just like, I like the hunt
You're gonna browse.
thing.
Okay.
So.
Oh, do they have something different each time you go?
Maybe.
Yeah,
They always get
I follow
shipments
their
in.
Instagram. They're called Toy Meister, and they
Toymeister.
just like pumped out like a whole bunch of like Funko Pops. I saw a Demon Slayer one. I was like,
Oh, cool.
Tyler, do you have like honey holes like that around you? Like just specialty little shops like that?
yeah.
No, I mean, but that's the
It's
thing. I'm not
mostly
really.
The big box stores for you.
Yeah, and even for me too, like for what I collect, I mean, again, I'm like 90% a Lego purist. Like I used to like dabble in the Funkos and Black Series as well, but I kind of figured to look for for everything I'm doing, like for my whole brand of just like YouTube, Bricklink, like Instagram, like it's a lot better just to kind of stick to only Lego because like really anything and everything then can like kind of play into each other. Like
Yes.
me posting a Black Series on Instagram or YouTube, like no one cares. But if I buy any sort of Lego, I can tie it in, like even just from like a fundamental standpoint of one extra piece for a haul video, or put it in the backdrop sometime. Like I'm very fortunate too that I can write off everything I buy, so that's another good thing, Lego related too. So like it also helps that way. But
Nice.
I'm not really a big collector of anything else. I'm not really. I'll go into the Lego store, the big box. I'll go into like a Bricks and minifigs once a year, but other than that, conventions are kind of my honey hole, I guess. If you want to.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
check out a Bricks and minifigure when we go to Chicago because I've never been to one.
You haven't been to one?
I always see it on YouTube. People
Let's
going to
go.
Bricks and minifigs.
Wow.
Sure,
That's
There's
decent.
two, right? There's two in Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, technically, there's two within reason of Chicago. Yeah.
Are we there yet?
And I'm also looking forward to like Eclipse Graphics and like
Yes.
Citizen Brick.
And-
I want to
and-
see if they have any minifigures that are like new ones that are kind of
They
exclusive.
have.
Well, and Brickmania has their in-person store still, right?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
the Capitol
Oh,
store
yeah.
is open.
But I'm not
Chicago.
really an army guy. I'm not really an army like an army figure
Oh,
guy.
yeah, involved, yeah. Well, and also, Chicagoland also has 5 official Lego stores all within 30 minutes. Also,
Oh no.
they have Gurney Mills, Chicago itself.
Ooh, I love Gurney
Northbrook.
Mills.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got Ernie Mills.
That's the main
Woodfield.
shopping when I was little. Yeah.
So yeah, it's 5 Lego stores within a little drive.
How about
Like, it's
Indiana?
crazy.
How many Lego stores in Indiana?
Only Indianapolis. So that's the thing. I
Okay.
don't even go to that one ever. Like that's the luxury of I can hit up all. I don't usually go to the Chicago one because it's just too packed and like downtown. But like I'll do the other 4.
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
within a 1-day trip. Check out their pab, check out their brick. Their building.
Do they have different pap?
Yeah, they always do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought it was like standard for the month. For
No, I mean
everyone.
it's way because it's all subjective in the aspect of each of the managers get their get a list.
Oh,
And then they're all able to pick out, what sells best. And like, some stuff sells out right away. Like if, the managers don't get on the list for a couple hours, all the good stuff is gone. All like the bricks and the 2x2 tiles and stuff,
Yeah,
those
the
are all gone.
2x2 light blue.
because we have 4 Lego stores in Toronto, but I only go to the Shareway
The
one.
one,
I only
yeah.
go to the one that's closest.
Well, I recommend going to some others then here and there. To
Yeah, I never.
Well, he does. So sometimes he'll be like in line at Shoreway, and then when he
Like,
realizes
for
it's gonna be
the,
sold out,
like the
he starts
Titanic.
calling me, and he goes, "Go call the other one right now and tell them to put something on."
So I was
And
at the
he's,
Lego
like,
store
rushing to them.
for day one of Titanic. We're all in line, and then maybe 15 minutes before opening, the employee comes out and it's like, "Oh, we didn't get our Titanic shipments." So everyone in line is like, "What?" So I didn't even say what. I just turned around and left and went straight to the next
he's
Lego
like,
store.
Call Yorkdale for me and ask them if they got their shipment.
And so I was able to get one at the next Lego store.
Yeah.
It wasn't as busy as the one at Lego store that I was at. The lineup wasn't as long, so I was able to get one. But
cool. But anyways, we'll see you like in a month.
I know, crazy.
Yeah.
How crazy!
Anything to plug, Tyler, before we?
I mean, just the Bricklink store, Indie Brick Den, Instagram. I'm lucky now that I was able to. I bought the Instagram handle LifeBricks off.
I know.
Previous. Yeah, I was very fortunate. Yeah, since it was some random. Since I was LifeBricks_studios on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I made the switch just to LifeBricks. And again, I think the shorter names are just kind of in these days.
Yeah.
So it's nice and concise.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it LifeBricks.
Get rid of the studios and production.
Yeah.
And the
so
numbers.
luckily, it was someone. He had the account from like 2012. One of those like burner accounts. Like posted a picture of like his food or something from 2012. Like that was the only post he had. And I was able to. I kept on. I've been trying for like 3 years because like as is even a couple of years ago. I'm like, look, like it would be nice to have like even on my personal Instagram. The amount of times I've DM'd the @Tyler person, like offering him like $500, but he's like, look, he probably gets like a bajillion offers, so he's not going to take my 500. But this guy, luckily for LifeBricks, for $250, I was able to get that, which is crazy to think about. I'm paying for a username, but like, hey, I mean, it's worth it.
Yes,
so at this current point, I'm happy to say that on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, it's just @LifeBricks, which is very simple.
Yeah.
Richie has a question for you. Are you still doing a giveaway at 100K?
Yeah, Richie, and that's one more reminder to go delete that video from 5 years ago.
Archiver.
He's a historian.
Yeah, now Richie's about to go. Yeah, he's about to go clip it and then hold me to it. I mean, look, I'll put it here, and again, I think let's all have realistic expectations. We're all adults here. I said like 4 years ago when I hit 100K subs, I'll give away $100,000 of Lego, and let's not do that anymore, guys. Let me go back and delete that video. That's one wrong mistake I made in my journey. I will not have 100K to give away.
Yes.
Not 100K. Not Mr. Beast level yet.
No.
All right. Having said that,
reminder to go delete that, Richie.
We're good nighting. For hanging out with us tonight, Tyler. And
this was super fun, genuinely. It's great to finally talk to you guys.
Nice.
You might pop in again, it's second half of this year.
If you guys ever want me on again, just believe me. Let me know a week in advance, and I'm good.
Would love that. But we want to say good night or good morning to Squidman. A couple of brickheads just popped in last minute, as did Ozzy and YOLO. Always nice to see them. Gabrielle Cabral. Yes, I have an ink issue. I know you made a lot of comments there. Armand and Steven Leonardelli. JPA Productions, Johnny G, Mama Lego, always a fan. Brick and Brood, Titanium J, Joseph Nalis, Rick Hive, who couldn't stay too long with us, and Studio Sidious and Angry Dragon. Stay tuned again for next Friday. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
And that was used to be our
really behind the ball today.
But until next time. Merry Christmas and bye.
Good night.